That worked well.
All right. 1 second, guys.
that's that's like a whole
Oh my
imagery
gosh.
of your morning, right?
My life. Yeah. No, just my life up until now. All right. I
Oh,
used to work in a bar and I would be fired for pouring that pint. It's got the largest head, that's what she said, ever in. But cheers. It's special o'clock anyway. Today I'm drinking
absolutely.
Guinness
Oh, nice.
because I so loved it. Yesterday we went out as a family, had a meal, I had a Guinness, and I was like, damn, yeah, I remember why I like that. Um, it's got great antioxidants in it. It's got low alcohol in it, 4 point something percent. It's good for your heart, which is crazy. It's got all this good stuff in it. So at least 4 to 5 a day is recommended by the Ruben doctor. Anyway, welcome back to the best thing you watched this week. Chris is a tennis ball. I am going to
Yes,
get
I
drunk.
am.
And today we're going to talk about some of the stuff we watched this week. General format is this. Chris will do a poorly movie plot. No,
Yeah, something like that.
hang on. Chris will do a poorly, no, goddamn mother fudging trucking quagmire. Chris will explain a movie plot badly.
You okay? You need a
And
drink?
I will ask a stupid question. Then Chris will talk about some of the stuff he watched this week. I will talk some of the stuff we watched this week. And we also get to some poo or something that didn't quite make it into the top tier of our list. And if you're wondering where else, you can look at me and wonder like why I'm so good looking. We have a Patreon where Chris is part of as well, but mostly you can see my bearded face. Chris's bearded face, but not so much hair on his head at the moment.
Not right now.
Uh, it's called the Bearded Ones. I dropped our review or in-depth discussion of uh, number 4 in the franchise
Oh,
of
nice.
Tom Cruise running,
Yes.
and the MI4, of course. We spoke at length. I didn't realize how long. It was almost half an hour just
Oh,
talking
wow.
about like yeah, which is crazy. So another review, in-depth discussion.
Yeah.
But we're going through those to kind of get us ready for the new and final one. And yeah, so we're having a lot of fun. Our patrons asked us to review those, which is great. We're busy working our way through Dead Word Season 1 because another one of our patron members, Chris Retzlaff, has asked us to review the season 1, and he's on that
Hmm.
particular tier, so he gets to ask us to review a TV series. There are many tiers, but it starts at £1, so there's 110 videos in there or more that you can just go and watch if you want to check out our beards for free. There's a few outside of the paywall. Of course, Chris and I do this podcast weekly, but we also drop videos on the Patreon weekly where we can. If you're listening on the audio podcast, welcome. We love you guys as much. We've got a dedicated audience of like 50 to 80, depending on who's listening, when, and what's going on in your life. So just a big shout out to you guys there that are listening to our audio. If you're catching us live, we always talk to you guys in the chat, which is, I think, our favorite part. Like
Yeah,
we like
highlight.
talking movies, but connecting with our community. We have I would say a really great bunch of people that are kind
Absolutely.
to each other, but also take the mick out of each other. Remember reoccurring jokes, mostly at our expense, which is fine. I don't mind because you know what? We can dislike things and have different opinions and still be friends. And I
Absolutely.
feel like that's something that Chris and I need to champion in this world because a lot of people just don't get that that's this thing.
Yeah.
Anywho, hello, Chris.
Hi, Ruben. Oh, it's been a week.
It has
It,
been a week.
do you know it's almost March is almost over too.
I can't believe it. Like, I know it sounds like you're old when you say, wow, I can't believe it. It's almost March
Yeah.
already. This world, time is flying. But really,
Dude,
time is actually flying.
January was like 4 years long. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened to February, and March has just basically disappeared. So
m-
I'm
My birthday month always flies by.
Yeah, that's my youngest birthday month too, and that's just yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, life is fun, sort of. Yeah.
I
How about
mean, add enough alcohol to it. Yeah,
I am excited though to talk about a few of the things that we
I
watched
am.
this week.
I am. Yes.
I I, we watched a movie together, which I can't wait to talk about, but I'm also bummed to talk about it.
Right.
So we'll get to
The one
that.
for Patreon or the one for
No,
the sequel?
yeah, the
Part two.
sequel.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay.
So
Mm.
yeah, but hey, you want to see who's in the chat?
Sure.
Okay, let me write down my time codey thing here, and then we will go over and talk with people. Let's see, Leo, the short guy, party time again.
Party
Oh,
time.
I
Excellent.
I think the first time the emoji or you hit enter maybe before you can get the emoji going.
Nice.
Oh, crochet a while and listen. Hey, happy Saturday to you. Also, I don't know if Ruben mentioned this. We have a Patreon. Or, no, we don't. We do have a Patreon, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. We have a Discord server. Crochet a while and listen helps manage that. Actually, manages it quite well,
Yep.
and all kinds of discussions on there. I'm off and on there, but lots and lots of stuff, especially if you want to talk about what's going on right now during the live chat, even or
Mm.
the show. But also, there is an insane amount of coming soon stuff.
Oh, yeah. So much.
She Crochet Wild and Listen has scoured the internet and just
Mhm.
given us, and these aren't just like your top tier type of things. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. So if
Yep.
you're into bad movies, there is guaranteed to be a couple on this list also, as well as like the top ones, the awesome blockbuster type of things that have all the money and the marketing behind it. So you can go through there. It's broken up nicely by year, by TV series and movies, so you can just jump to wherever you need.
I've noticed that
Always.
a couple other people are adding
Oh,
this there
nice.
now as well, which is great. So, like, it's kind of my go-to place if like I've missed or I feel like I've missed something. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot. I'll just check the Discord and be like, oh yeah, that's the one.
Nice, nice. So yeah, I try and get on there when I can. I'm sporadic, but it is fun to scroll through too and see it. Um, Power plant. Hey, MI3, your personal favorite. It's as we're going through these. Yeah, there. I mean, one was fine. One is nostalgic.
Mm.
Two is two,
Two's two
and
is unique.
yes, and then three changes the game. And yeah, yeah. So if you
Best
want to,
bad
what
guy, probably.
probably,
Mm.
yeah, I would agree. Philip
Yeah.
Seymour Hoffman. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you want more of our thoughts, those are on Patreon, so you can check that out. Maggie Q, a great companion. She's she was the one with the she didn't want to blow up the Lamborghini or the McLaren or whatever that was, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's also in 4 seasons of Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Is that a good series?
I watch it for the quality of the series. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Can't tell if you're being facetious or not. Oh, hey, Chris Ritzlaff. Hey, uh, what yemp are you drinking that Guinness at?
Oh, what's temp?
Temp.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's cold. It's from the fridge. I like cold Guinness. Yeah.
Do they do it like lukewarm or like
Yeah, there's
room
two.
temp?
It comes directly from the tap, which is normal, and then you can have like ice cold, which I
Hmm.
like. It's just something about having the ice cold Guinness. It's awesome.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Niket, how are you? Glad you're here. Call sign Maverick. Oh, you're going to see Novocaine tonight. Cool. It.
Nice.
I had fun with it. That's
I can't say because we're not getting it until the end of damn March.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is in the world of streaming, that makes no sense.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Power Plant. Best new thing you watched this week. Dope Thief. See, I was trying to watch this and I fell behind and didn't get to it yet.
Yeah, man. This just fell to the bottom of my like list. Like you run out of time or just the capacity to watch anything new,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you watch lots of TV series. But it looked good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does. Yeah, Brian Tyree Henry, and Wagner Moura. Uh, I mean, they're both great actors, so that's
Mm,
cool.
absolutely.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. More need to add to the list. Yes, exactly. So that would be great. Um, Doctor Stone season one. Um,
Nice.
okay. What is that on? Is that we've talked
It's
about this at
Crunchyroll.
one point?
It's Crunchyroll.
Oh,
And it's
that's right. That was that anime that you were
currently
talking
on like
about,
the
right?
fourth season, I think. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right. 10 billion% chance you'll watch more seasons of this.
The main protagonist or one of the main protagonists often will quote that 10 billion% chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, Sully. Sully streams.
The Russo. I saw Sally just dropped a review for the Electric State. I'm actually going to be talking about that movie today, in conjunction with something else. So
Oh,
it'll be a fun conversation.
yeah. You know what was funny is that I asked um, Netflix for it. I
Mm.
bugged them for it, and they never got back to me. They said, "Oh yeah, we'll make sure you get it," and they never did. And then I started seeing reviews come out, and I was like, "Oh, I have been saved." And so I didn't even watch it. I mean, I
I
no.
started watching it. I did get it,
Hmm.
and I went back even after it had aired, and I finished it then. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So you did watch the whole thing.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's funny that this is like I don't even know which one. I mean, the Russos have done okay. So they had the Marvel hits, right? They
Mhm.
did some great things with that, but it's almost like they're one hit wonders in
Mm.
that genre. They can't step out of it because they've done several other things that have just not gone well and been engaging, intriguing, anything.
All right, let's just talk about it now. This is
Okay.
my poo of the week.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about Netflix's highest budgeted movies. Um, so this will be a good time code moment. At number 10 is Bright in 2017, which was budgeted at 90 million. Do you remember?
What? It wasn't that their first original movie,
Yes. Well,
and it
something like
was
that. Yeah.
crap.
And I loved it. So, which is great because he was like, I hate that movie. And I'm like, I like the world. But yeah, 90 million, Will Smith, the fairy tale thing, buddy cop sort of stuff. Yep.
Yes.
And then in 2019, we had Six Underground, which was
Yeah.
budgeted at so I'm doing like top 10. So
Yeah.
that was 10. This is 9, 150 million. Six Underground.
I
That was
remember all that
directed.
marketing too.
Oh my gosh. This was directed by Michael Bay and had Ryan Reynolds. So you can understand where some of the budget went into that. Number 8, we had Heart of Stone in 2023, and that was again 150 million. That was Gal Gadot, and her character had a heart of stone, and it was very hard to connect with her because nobody saw that coming. What? She's a super spy? No way! Oh, surprise! Yeah. Okay. Anyway, number 7, The Irishman, which was 7 years long and it cost 159 million.
Because they had
And
to
I
de-age
don't know
them.
many people that have actually finished that film. I know lots of people that started it and went, I'm so bored, like just absolutely sleeping. And yes, the de-aging. Robert De
But your
Niro, Al
Scorsese,
Pacino, Joe Pesci, Scorsese.
yeah, your Scorsese bros though, they finished it. They raved about it.
Yeah, of course they did. Cool, good for you. At number 16,
16
number
or
16,
6?
number 6. This is just how I've ranked my 10 to 1. But this is 115 million, Triple Frontier. Not a bad film, actually. Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaacs, Special Forces.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. Yeah.
And my number 5, Outlaw King. Do you remember that? It's Robert the Bruce, played by Chris Pine, the Scotland Freedom one.
Yes, I kind of enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah. 120 million. Not too
Okay.
bad. The Midnight Sky is my number 4th, which I think is pretty good. Budget 100 million. Number 4 is the George Clooney directs and stars in The Midnight Sky. Post-apocalyptic tale, contact a spaceship returning to Earth.
Yeah.
It's Gravity meets The Revenant, apparently. Number 3, and I think a lot of people actually do like this one. But it cost 200 million to make. That's The Gray Man. It's Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans.
Oh yeah, no. Because Chris Evans had that mustache, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so you didn't like that one. Cool.
I didn't.
Okay. You definitely like this next one. Red Notice.
Good God.
Budget of 200 million.
Yeah, because you
Dwayne
had
Johnson,
The Rock,
Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. With a film that I honestly can't remember. I remember something about a heist or something, but that's about it. I just remember explosions and just being so bored. Yes. Okay. Number 1. And put in context, this is the Russo's 2nd or 3rd Netflix directed big budget movie. Netflix one. This was the Russos again. The Electric State. 320 million.
What was number 2's budget?
200. Yeah.
Holy jeez.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, the sets look great.
Okay.
The practical mix with CG, the robot designs are great.
Okay.
But it's a shallow movie with no heart, with actors that look like they've been paid to be there. Right?
Well, they have been, but
yeah, they have. But it's like they're acting. They're there.
Oh, that's just bad.
Yeah. I only saw them. Like I saw a little bit of 11, a little bit of 11 grown up. There was no heart to this movie. There were moments that was nice. I cared more about the robot's story, but it's the story that is rushed over at the beginning. It's like the Skynet story, but it's just rushed over, and then we're following humans, and we know very little about the robots, which is like the most interesting part of the movie. They do this all the time, like with Godzilla. No, we're going to follow the humans now. Like, no, we don't care.
Yeah.
So my family are of the assumption that the Russo brothers didn't have 18 movies to lean back on for backstory, which is why Endgame and the 2-part finale is so good, is because we've had so many movies to build upon. They could just give us our candy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good point.
But these are still fan service, except there's no backstory or story. So anyway, that was a little trip down memory lane there for everybody.
Well, and like I saw the comments when the trailer for this was released, because it was all of these people who had read the book, which was by the same person who wrote Tales from the Loop. And I don't know if you watched that series on Amazon.
Incredible series. Yeah,
right. But that is not a fast-paced. It is not an action thing. It is it is very, very slow and deliberate. And
it's wonderful.
Exactly. Yeah. And so everybody was worried about what they were going to do.
Because Netflix does this.
Exactly. And so it sounds like, from everything I've seen, that they they took the shell of this and then
what they did. Yeah.
Did their own thing, but in that process removed anything that made it the Electric State.
Yeah. I mean, I really wanted to like this because this is my wheelhouse, like sci-fi. Like, man, I like the Wachowskis' sci-fi movie that they did, not The Matrix,
Mhm.
the one with the Wolf Boy and big worlds and brothers and sisters, ruling over the
Oh,
universe.
oh,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, the
where the wild
princess
things are.
who was the human, and yeah, it was awesome. Like, but mostly that film is hated. So yeah, I went in with low expectations. I'd seen the Rotten Tomato scores. I was like, yeah, okay. So I'm locked in with what I expect of this movie. And the more I watched, the more bored I got.
Mm.
Which for a 320 million sci-fi extravaganza with two triple A Hollywood stars, yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. What is it at? It is currently at 15%
Oh, it's
on
gone
Rotten
lower
Tomatoes.
since I've seen it.
But here's the interesting thing.
Mm,
Audience score is 75%.
that is very interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I think 15 is too harsh. I would put it like 45. Because there, like I said, there are scenes in it. There is the aesthetics. There's moments of like the world design that you see there that is beautiful. But that probably just makes me want to go and read the book.
Sure, but I mean, remember the 15% is just that's the aggregate of how many critics
Yeah,
liked it versus didn't like it. So,
yeah, yeah.
hmm. Okay. Well, I'm not adding my score to that
Definitely
because I
put that in
haven't.
your watch list.
Yeah, it's right at the top there. Yeah.
Yeah,
No. Oh, Savam. Let's see. Thoughts about the F1 trailer. I have avoided it,
me too.
honestly, because I'm done with trailers.
Hmm.
I unless it is a tiny little teaser, I'm so through with like Novocaine, for example, showed so many of the scenes. Now
Yeah,
they still maintained some surprises and had some scenes that weren't in there, but I was shocked again. I don't know why I was. I shouldn't be, but at how many um the, of the I've already
trailers need
seen
to
this.
change. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
I Oh
they
goodness.
are hurting the movie industry.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yutaka, hey, I have not watched The Pit yet. I know everybody's loving The Pit.
Mm.
Ruben, have you watched The Pit yet?
No, we don't get it yet because it's
Okay.
a
Oh,
HBO thing.
HBO.
Yeah.
Uh, Berlin ER is wonderful on Apple. Just
Mm.
saying that too. I do need to watch The Pit though. Um, Krishewa, and listen, been watching The Pit. It's like 24 in an ER. That,
That's a cool concept. Yeah.
it sounds a little stressful too, but that's
Mm.
okay. I mean,
One of my favorites that nobody talks about is Black Code. There's another, or Code Black, even Black Code, Code Black, a medical drama.
really, I don't even. I've never even heard of this.
Mm. I was a big fan of that
Is it?
because of how tense it is. The Code Black.
Oh, oh. This was an American show.
Yeah,
Rob. Is that Rob? What's his name?
it was good.
Lowe.
Luis Guzman in it. Yeah, it is Rob
Eh,
Lowe. Yeah, and he's great.
Okay.
I like Luis.
Marsha Gay Harden. I. Yeah, it's an American show. That's why I didn't watch it.
But I mean, you watch Grey's Anatomy. That's an American show.
I did watch Grey's Anatomy, but yeah,
Yeah, it
I'm.
was very short lived. 2015 to 2018, so it's like 3
Oh,
seasons. Yeah,
okay.
for a medical TV series, procedural drama thing that is short
Mm-hmm.
lived.
Oh yeah. Well, especially with how long Grey's has been going on. Even ER landed a long time.
Loads. Yeah, I was surprised. Was it probably more than 20 seasons in the end?
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
Grey's has got some time. It needs to catch up.
Grey's is
Only on 21 seasons.
Oh my gosh. Power Plant caught Mickey 17. Thought it was very
Nice.
good. Socks are still on your feet. Very, very fun, but some character development was needed. Sure, I could see that. Yeah, I had fun with it too. I thought Pattinson did an amazing job. So, is it out where you're at, Ruben?
Yeah, I just haven't gone to see it.
Gonna wait, right?
Mm.
Joint junkies, Langards. I love that.
Mm.
Um, are watching Wheel of Time season 3 or watching Time season 3 has been such a step up.
If you keep listening, I'll be talking about that today.
Oh,
Joint junkie Langards.
cool. Hey, Sharath, how are you? I'm glad that you're back. We're doing well. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah.
Yeah, Heretic is on Max right now or on HBO. So
Noise.
cool. Yeah, and Hugh Grant is
Yeah.
is great in that.
Let's talk about Monopoly.
Yes. Crochet Violence and see the audience enjoying the electric state and like the music too.
It's so funny. I thought for sure Chris Warnerson would hate the electric state
Mm,
because of believability. Remember, what's
mm.
that one movie we watched recently that we liked, but they didn't because it's like the practical ideas. Oh, it was the TV series. It was the TV series with the 25,000 people post-apocalyptic series we just watched on Disney Hulu. The President's
Oh,
and
Paradise.
Paradise. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks.
Mm.
Yeah. And because of just believability. And here there were just such obvious moments in this. I was like, yep, don't believe that. Don't believe that.
I'm curious though, Crochet Violence, and did you read the book too?
Mm,
I'm really curious between like the people that read the book and watched the movie and how they feel about that too.
mm.
I mean, because I when I was talking about, I mean, I haven't read the book and I haven't watched the movie, so I'm just talking out of my butt completely, and pure speculation. But I'm curious at what those. So, Giraffe is phenomenally bad. See, there you go. The back and forth,
Diverse
right?
nature.
Yeah. Then again, I'm old. I'm just glad the sort of entertainment is available.
But would you spend 320 million on it?
Well, there you go. Yeah. But
What it pisses me off even more when I think about some of the sci-fis that we've seen that's had a fraction of the budget and what they could do with it. I'm just like,
oh yeah.
what did you guys do with your money?
Yeah, I see. That's where I think like some of these people, especially because now the Russos have shown themselves that
Mm,
maybe you shouldn't have so much money. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like force them to be
more
more
creative.
creative
Yeah,
with less. Also, the question is one of them in this? Did one of them make an appearance?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't even know what they look like, to be honest. Like I have
okay.
a sort of idea, but yeah.
Because they're in one of them's in Endgame.
Yes, they do that. I remember that
In that
scene with
with
where they're all like, "Hey guys, just like
yeah,
AA, but for the missing blip years
yeah,
or something."
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Sharath loved Gray Man though.
Mm. Yeah, I enjoy Gray Man.
So, true. It is art, and like a lot of it is very subjective, and people like things, and people don't
Mm.
like things, and
Like Art the Clown. Mm.
I like Art the Clown. Gal Gadot kind of just stinks. Well, very pretty, but not a good actor.
I think she nailed Wonder Woman though. Like I really do. I think
Yes,
she was fantastic in that role. Yeah.
yes, I do too.
Mm.
I
But I would love to see her do more of a drama to see if she does actually have any acting chops.
mhm,
Because I sort of agree with that comment as well. So
yeah.
mm,
Oh, Extraction. That was that was intense.
love both of those films. I can't wait for the third part, especially since your man is
Idris.
probably going to be in it. Yeah.
Yay. Oh, yeah. See, Max dropped the parenting, and I'm surprised actually. Reading through the comments of the people that on my
Mm.
review, people are not enjoying it nearly as much.
Oh,
I thought it was a lot of fun for what it is. I mean,
never even heard of it.
it is a, I mean, it's a horror comedy,
Mm.
and but
That sounds great.
you have the two lead actors. I don't know who they are. I've never seen them in anything. That doesn't mean that they're not um, in stuff that's big. It just means I haven't seen them. But they go to this weekend away type of thing. They rent a house and they invite their parents, both sets of parents, to come so that it can be like a, get to know everybody. Everybody can meet and stuff. And so one of the guy's parents is Brian Cox and Edie Falco. The other guy's parents are Dean Norris and Lisa Kudrow.
Wow.
Tell you what, the parents are spectacular. Like, so good. I mean, they're the ones that just I was dying. And Brian Cox was
I mean, he's a legend anyway, isn't he?
he got to show some of his comedy, but also, I mean, he's playing like some dual roles a little bit, and you have to go in with what it is. I don't know if people were thinking this was going to be like highly scary or something. I mean, it's a
Oh,
horror comedy, and it's not. It's just it's got a little bit of tense moments, but it's more the back and forth, some of the deliveries. Lisa Kudrow, so good, so
yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, she's had over 10 seasons of perfecting a comedic timing in Friends, so I'd
Yeah, well,
expect her to have that timing.
well, and she is channeling a little bit of Phoebe Buffay in there, so it was really good. But yeah, it was oh gosh. We don't care about the humans, but wasn't that what worked so well about Godzilla minus one? But see, that was a human movie.
Mm. With Godzilla in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Godzilla minus one was a different story.
Yeah. That was all about building character. It was all
Hmm.
about what they were going through, that whole story.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
So,
see what you're saying. Yeah.
mhm. uh, protect Dr. King at all costs on the pit.
Cool.
Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah. Hey, Noah, how are you? Taking a break at work. Oh gosh. Well, I'm sorry that you're working, but keep it up. Hopefully you're inside. Um, well, I guess I don't know. I don't even know what the weather is. I don't know what the weather is outside for me. So there you go. But glad you're here, even for just a little bit. Um, 5 out of 5 for the pit and Dr. King rules. So, oh, I didn't click on it. See, that didn't make any sense. Everybody's like,
What are you saying now?
what? Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're having their own little conversation back and forth. That's great. Uh, okay, Tough Cookie is going to be starting the new season of Wheel of Time. Well, you're in
Nice.
luck. Ruben's going to talk about it. Code Black, it was on CBS. So, yeah, there you go. Borderline, is that the Finnish show? Because if that's the one it is, then yes, and I love him. Let's see here. Oh no, we're talking about the Samara Weaving and
Oh, that's not
Ray
out yet, is
Nicholson
it?
movie. Yeah, it hit. It hit streaming. I started watching it. I got to finish it today. I'm about halfway through. Um,
You had me at Samara Weaving.
yeah, but
Oh no. Don't butt me. Just say yes, it's great.
well, I haven't finished it, but I'm not sure it's great.
Hmm. Mind you, you
Yeah.
didn't like the last Samara Weaving film either.
Azrael? Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
didn't like that one.
Mm.
But that had nothing to do with her. That was the story. And
Okay.
again, that's this one that I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Could be fine. Yeah. Um I see again they're talking I don't even know who Santos is, so I'll let you
It's
get
cool.
Hey Amy. Um yes. We did hear the news about the recruit, which is devastating. Netflix has canceled The Recruit.
You should see the stuff they've renewed as well. I'm just thinking,
Well, and the
who
fact,
are these people?
which I don't even understand what they did with season 2, because that end is not an end.
No,
I mean, I literally thought I had missing episodes.
agreed.
I just
Yeah, so frustrating. This is why limited seasons are the way to go, because honestly, I don't have any trust for most streaming platforms anymore.
Yeah. And while I think The Night Agent was better this time, that doesn't mean it's good. And it'll probably get renewed again.
Probably.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah.
But Wheel of Time is the best schlocky fantasy series. Very much feels like an expensive 90s fantasy, a la Beastmaster or The Seeker.
Oh, The Seeker. Yeah, man. Used to love The Seeker.
Okay. What is that?
If you know, you know. You would hate it. It's like more cheesy than Xena Warrior Princess. It's like a sci-fi TV series. Loved it.
Is it Legend of the Seeker?
Yeah, I presume that's the one. Legend of the Seeker. That's
because there
the
was
Power Plant is talking about.
Because there's also there's several of them that are called The Seeker. There's
Yes.
also The Seeker, The Dark is Rising with Ian McShane.
I don't know. Then I'm gonna. Legend of the Seeker is the one I'm referring to.
Okay, that is a series. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you know what? Did you ever watch Roar?
No,
it was like one season on Fox with Heath Ledger.
What?
Oh yeah, no, I loved that. I mean, it wasn't good, but I loved that.
Huh.
Yeah, no, you can't find it anywhere though. That's the bummer thing.
Nicole Kidman was in it.
No.
Yeah.
No, you are not. No, it's 1997. Not 2022's Apple's version.
All right.
Completely different series. Completely different.
That's weird. Yeah. I have a picture of Nicole Kidman and Heath Ledger. Yeah, definitely not her in this. Yeah, that looks bad. Wow.
It was fun. It was it was great. It was okay. So anyway, there you go. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, Crochet Wanlisten did not read the book for the Electric State. So
cool. Well, I mean, if you're entertained, you're entertained.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not. Ruben, have you seen Returner? Oh. What?
It comes from Godzilla -1. I feel like I have. I know that well. Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. That was one of those that I remember recommending to people when I was, working for a video store that shall not be named. Yeah.
You don't like that store anymore?
No, I don't.
Okay. Oh. Too many
Takeshi Yamazaki, who wrote and directed. Okay.
Nice. I've never even heard
heard of it. Yeah. I don't think it's going to hold up, to be honest.
I'm looking. There's a still of the trailer, and it has like these. I don't know if they're robots or aliens.
Aliens, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like at the time when this came out, like it's more like 90s, even though it came out 2002, it would be like their version of a live action anime adaptation.
Oh, okay.
Sort of what you're getting. Yeah.
Okay. Too many adaptations to keep up movies and books both. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, who has time for that?
Oh, Brian Cox in Beerfest. See, I don't remember Brian in Beerfest. I do remember him in Super Troopers. So,
do you remember him in The Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yes, because he has the best line about the dog licking itself. That's, yeah.
Whatever's there to stay. Such a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
gone
God.
forever.
Oh, book of the week is by Patricia Briggs. The Mercy Thompson series, which is a paranormal urban fantasy. Huh? Okay.
What's it called?
Paranormal urban fantasy. I don't know what the book is called.
Oh yeah,
Maybe is
is
it?
it Patricia Briggs? No, it's by
That's
Patricia Briggs.
yeah, that's the author, and it's part of the
Mercy
Mercy
Thompson's-
Thompson series.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It sounds great.
Saying that they do an adaptation of the series.
Oh, it's just Mercy. Okay.
Yeah, that would. I mean, just paranormal urban fantasy sounds fun. So
It's called Moon Called.
there you go.
Okay, it's called
Moon Called.
Moon. Is it called Moon Called?
Moon Called.
I'm so confused. My brain. Oh,
Have another drink. You'll be fine.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, a series called Journeyman that was canceled abruptly from 2007. That Chris liked. It was similar to Quantum Leap. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one either. Have you heard that, Ruben?
No.
Kevin McKidd, one
I
of the
know
guys from
Yeah, I know the faces. Yeah.
Grays,
Huh.
and
Yeah. Moon Bloodgood's in it.
who's Moon Bloodgood?
She's that girl in that movie.
Oh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terminator Salvation.
Oh, yes, I didn't see that.
You didn't watch Terminator Salvation?
No.
Where's Chris Retzlaff at?
She was but she was also in Code Black. She was in Falling Skies. I had fun with some
Love Falling Skies.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like
That's
that.
great.
Okay. Well, this was a short-lived series.
Yeah.
But you can buy the season on Prime, so there you go.
Cool. I'll get on that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he wasn't in. Okay. We were on the same page then. It was just Super Troopers, not Beer Fest, but same, Broken Lizard movie. So there you go. Well, gosh, we've run out of comments. I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
There you go. I know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then, do you want to do a? Oh no, we didn't. Here we go. Salvation is the third best. Might note that one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not opposed to seeing it. I just
All right. Yeah.
Is that the one with who else is in that one?
You've got Batman in it, and you got
yeah.
Avatar in it. Yeah.
Oh, which Avatar?
Jake Sully.
Sam Worthington. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's actually set in the Terminator time.
Oh, that's
like it's
cool.
post-apocalyptic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It is cool.
Movie plot explained poorly.
Okay.
This is going to be a difficult one.
All right.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna be hard.
Okay.
An alcoholic orphan and his boss burned down his family home.
Alcoholic.
I will give you a clue. The main character has many stories of within or in movies. Many movies. But is portrayed by different people over the decades.
Batman. Which Batman? How many times has he burned down his house?
Once. In
Is it Batman?
No, it's not Batman.
And Batman.
Yeah. Batman Begins is the one where he burns down the house, but
Yeah.
no, that's not it. Think you're no.
Alcoholic orphan. And his boss burns his. Yeah, I'm never gonna get this one. James Bond,
Mm-hmm.
GoldenEye, Skyfall.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
The big mansion house. I see it now. And he's always drinking. Yeah, so I guess he is an alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got to have
Not
that
stirred.
shaken, not stirred. Yeah, he's got to have it.
Oh
Let
goodness.
the sky fall.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, exactly. Okay, do you have a question for us?
Yes, I do. Choose one clip from a movie that has you laughing out loud every time. It has to be your favorite one. The one that whenever you see it, you will laugh loud.
Oh geez. Well, that's tough. Like all of my movie quotes just went like, and I can't separate them now.
Okay, I'll give you mine.
Okay.
It's not particularly a great movie. Oh no, I'm going to take that back. It's a great movie from 1997 with Tim Robbins and what's his name? He's in Bad Boys. Martin Lawrence. And it's basically a series of unfortunate events that spirals out of control because the Tim Robbins character thinks he's seen one thing, but there's this one scene where there's a spider, a tarantula on Martin Lawrence. And the moment that ensues from that, mixtured with the score piece or the soundtrack, is that Scatman song. That I'm the Scatman, with him ending up on fire, like because he's dancing around on the tarmac trying to get the spider. It floors me every time. It's the funniest scene. Like if I need to laugh, that's the thing I'll watch.
Like there's not so much dialogue in this one, but it's very similar. I mean, you triggered one that does make me laugh every time. Home Alone, when Daniel Stern has the spider on him and that scream that he does, you know what I mean? As it walks. Oh, I love that. Oh, gosh.
So good.
Yeah, that is good.
I mean, of course, we just watched, I just watched the Holy Grail. And it's, I mean, it's a scratch. It's a flesh wound. Yeah. Or it's a coconut. Will have me laughing a lot.
And I crack myself up because I'm through that one. I'm quoting the whole movie, you know.
Yeah, you are. Like just as it gets to each scene.
Exactly. Yeah. My wife is next to me, rolling her eyes, going, "Shut up! I don't want to hear you. I want to hear the movie."
African or European?
Well, I don't know. How do you know so much about swallows? You have to know things when you're the king.
Good times.
Yes.
What's everybody else's favorites?
Oh, let's see here. Does anybody have Nothing to Lose? That one. Nothing to Lose. Hey Jeff, glad you're here. Where the thief steals their car. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Oh man. It's such a good movie.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah. So I remember loving it though, because it was that like terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, Crochet Wild Listen watched Moana. I don't know which one that is. Is that? Oh, there's no live action.
The first
one
Moana.
Yet. It's the only for
Yeah, and then Moana 2 because that's on Disney now.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Sisu 3 out of 5. And Craven the Hunter 3.5 out of 5? What?
Listen, Crochet, I think we're going to need to have a private talk here. Are you high? And
you're talking 3 out of 5. Caesar, I thought we were on the same page. I mean, come on. For an action movie, I
think you just killed us, Crochet.
Oh,
and then to give Craven the Hunter 3.5 higher than Sisu.
That's
Art, man. Art is hilarious.
Oh, that is so funny. I mean, because that's like the river scene alone, the entire theater went. Just
Yeah, my family did as well. We all
oh
went.
my gosh. Yeah. Oh, she thought she was being nice. Oh, but her husband liked it a lot. So there you go. That's funny.
Maybe
That's
it's a
so
man's
good.
man film.
Him throwing the grenade or the mine at them.
That's brutal, but in the best way.
Absolutely. Oh
Should
my
not have
God.
stolen his gold.
No. Let the
Yeah.
man alone. Legend of the Seeker. Okay. Nice. Oh. Let's see. The Seeker was also filmed in New Zealand, so it looks amazing.
It did. It looked amazing. Yeah.
Nice.
Great background.
Right on. And the books are a lot better. Oh, for Legend of the Seeker? Is that what we're talking about there? Oh, that's cool.
Interesting. Didn't even know they were based on books.
Yeah. Lake George. Yes. With what's his face? Timey-wimey movie. HBO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was Caddo Lake.
Oh, maybe that is. What's Lake George then? Maybe I haven't seen.
George is.
No, you're right. I don't know what Lake George is either. Shea Wiggum, Carrie Coon. Ooh. Well, I like both of those people. Two misfit oddballs embark on a road trip, strike a dubious deal too enticing to refuse, and find redemption amid shady circumstances.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, well, I do. Yeah, both of those. No, I have not watched it. Okay, so fun.
No, I've not seen that either.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that, Nikel. That's cool. Niket. I saw an L and I put that in there. Yeah. Oh, Super Troopers when they want to scare some kids who are high the whole car. Yeah.
So funny. It's one of the best. It's one of the best scenes. Yeah.
And meow. Hey, meow. And he's like, the last one of you, meow.
I am pulled over. I can't even pull over anymore. Oh my gosh. Just pull over. Sorry.
Oh, game night. Yes, with Jason Bateman when he has the squeak toy in his mouth as Rachel tries to dig out the bullet. That and she ding 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 ding. She's like, that's
the whoo at the
yeah. Ooh.
Jason Bateman, what an actor, because he can do like serious drama and then perfect comedic timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I really need to watch Game Night again. Great fun.
Yeah, I rewatched Tag. It came out around the same time.
Yeah,
And
with
dude,
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, that still holds up. It is so good. Like, just
Best game
really
of Tag
funny.
ever. Yeah.
Oh, not high enough. Oh. Craven took your will to live.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't seen it. And I know that's what it's going to make me do if I ever do watch it.
yeah. I just saw that it was like #1 on Netflix today or yesterday. And I was like,
That means
okay.
people are watching it, which is
Yes,
depressing.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? Drax and Guardians confirming his legendary craps. Oh, yeah, Dave Bautista doing that was, dryly funny and just, really good.
You can't see me. I'm moving so slow.
Can wipe my own ass from Big Daddy. Oh, that Sandler, right?
Yeah, that's Sandler. Yeah.
I don't even know if I finished that movie, but that's. Oh man. Okay. No, we'll come back to comments.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because we seem to have run out.
Okay.
So, yeah. You know what? Let's just talk about this because it's
Should we
Huh?
just talk about Adolescence?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I mean,
I figured. Yeah.
um, it's funny. So, Adolescence is a limited series on Netflix. It's 4 episodes, hour-ish long each, at least an
Hmm.
hour long each.
Yep.
Each episode is a continuous take.
Yeah.
Stars Stephen Graham, multiple other people, but Stephen Graham also helped write it. And it starts off with a murder of a young girl, and her classmate is accused of the murder. And then we follow some of him, some of the detectives, and then the family
Mm.
story. And I gotta tell you, it is weird seeing the number of men who are not liking this because they feel triggered because they think that it's talking about toxic masculinity.
What?
And while that is a portion within the storyline, that is not the point, the whole point of
If
the
it
show.
triggers you, that's the point of the show.
Exactly. And that's the thing. And like the only people that I've seen, and I'm assuming they're all white too,
For sure.
but
Yeah.
it's just it's again, it's like, tell me you didn't get the point, or you didn't even watch it without telling me you didn't get the point or even watch it.
Mhm. It's literally the Tate guys that are getting butthurt from that.
Yes. Yeah, and because they say Andrew Tate's name in it. But guess what? He is a problem. He
Yeah.
is a shit bag of a human being, and he's not
Yep.
even a human being. And
Anyway, let's talk about Adolescence.
yeah, let's not talk about Andrew Tate. Let's talk about. I watched it again yesterday.
Oh,
with
you
my
watched it
wife.
twice?
Yeah, with my wife. Yeah.
Because your wife hasn't seen it yet.
Yes.
Okay. What was it like then, watching second time around?
Phenomenal.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it was like, because each episode is a different facet.
Yeah.
Episode 3, where it takes place, the interview with the
The
psychologist
best episode.
and Jamie.
It's
Holy
the best
jeez.
episode. I don't know if you saw my review, but I compared it to, and people are going to hate me for this, but I thought it was as good as some of those scenes we had with David Fincher in The Cell. His TV series,
Oh, Mindhunter.
Mindhunter. I thought it was as intense and brutal, scary, emotional, phenomenal acting. Watch that kid, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
Owen Cooper, who plays Jamie
Mhm.
Miller.
that was, oh gosh. And
And the psychiatrist, or
yes.
the appointed to be
Yeah.
outside of the family and the court to do a justification of what she was asking.
Yeah, Aaron Doherty plays that, and I mean her too. Like, and there's this guy who's he's watching the monitors. I just wanted to strangle him. Like, just go away, dude. You're oh
She's really trying to watch and understand, and he's like, "Oh, this is the body language thing, isn't it?" I'm like, "Dude, shut the hell up."
yeah. Stay in your lane, man. You're gonna get an elbow to the jaw because you're too close. You armchair quarterbacking this thing. I mean, this is a devastating series to watch. And the truth that comes out, like, and even think about like the final scene where the family now, especially the mom and dad, are having this conversation and reconciling regrets
Mm.
and guilt, and trying to figure out what did we do, what
Yeah.
didn't we do, where
Yeah.
could we have done something, and talk to me.
I saw some of the comments from there. That I guess that negativity would be that they there wasn't any side of the girl that had died. We didn't see any interaction with them, the parents.
Sure.
And I understand that, but that's not this story. That could be another story. This one's solely on, imagine having a member of your family supposedly commit an atrocity and the disastrous effect that would happen. So it's snapshots. These 4 episodes are snapshots in their life over 17 months. And I mean, I was blown away first by the creativity of it. When we worked out that, I had to go and do some research, and I was like, okay, yeah, they're all single shots. And I was talking to my son about how complicated it is, from the limited experience I've had of doing steady cams. The one scene I shot was, 3 weeks of preparation for an 8-minute scene, and then 3 days to shoot to practice and rehearse it with the extras and the timing. When you're doing 4 episodes that are hour long each, you're basically doing almost 4 short features. When you're having some of those locations shot in, for the first episode's a prison, so the moving parts of all of that. The second episode's the school. The third is the psychiatrist, which is much less, but you still have quite a bit of moving parts from the beginning and end in between the space. And the fourth one is following the family around, and that again, some incredible, because it's all one shot. You got to think they've gone from drone to car, from car to house. So the interchangeable connections of what's going on, the chaos that I guarantee that is happening behind the camera, and everybody trying not to trip over cables and people. The multiple, if you look at the cast, you'll see that there's multiple directors, because there has to be directors for people in a given timing. So it's not a second assistant director. It's literally directors for crowds, or directors for the cast, the beat, second assistant, third assistant, all of that, telling them when they go. And it has to be silent, because a lot of this is on the go. We were thinking, is some of the conversation ad-libbed, because
I can see
that
that.
feels so real, but it can't, because the timing of it again has to be perfect. Because if you don't know what they're going to ad-lib, you either need to catch the actor's eye and tell them, okay, now we're going moving to this. So the timing of that is almost impossible. But if that is the case, that they memorize these pages of monologues, which is it's a lot of, then the rehearsals for this would have been incredible and really tiring. Brilliant acting, doubling down on that. And then the timing of that. I'd love to own this, like on Blu-ray, so I can watch the behind the scenes. The art of this itself is spectacular. And then you shove all of that to the side, and you talk about the story, the purpose that the writers did this. Knife Prime is so high in the UK that this isn't based on one true story. It's based on multiple true stories. And so they've taken all of that to give us an idea of the effects of that. And it's portrayed in a way that makes you there with them the whole time, because it's handheld, slightly shaky, always feels sort of documentary, puts you in their shoes, and you feel everything that they go through. And yeah, I just thought it was a hauntingly beautiful, mesmerizing, horrible ride.
Yes. It's
Sorry, I'll stop talking now.
no, don't apologize. That was great. There was one point, and I had thought about it the first time I watched it, but then I paid attention more the second time. At the end of episode 2, there's a moment where we have been following along through the school and everything else, and one of the coppers gets into his car and they drive away. And at that point, the camera follows a student for a minute and then lifts up into the air as a drone shot and goes.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can think of is when they're locked down talking in the car. That is when they're attaching the camera to the drone.
Yeah.
And
Has
then
to be. Yeah.
And it's flawless, because I sat there and I watched it and I'm looking for
there's no bounce or it's like weird movement that you expect there to have. The connection for that was
well, and I thought maybe
so
because sometimes you can, we know 1917, continuous take movie, but there were actual
But
cuts
you can
in
cheat.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this, I thought, oh, well, there's one scene where they go blurry and, it's out of focus. And I thought, oh, that's a great way to change your shots. But things are going in the background. You can't do that. It's not like like you've settled on a tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The tree doesn't move.
It's a beast. Once you start, you can't stop. You just kind of run through it. Unless someone makes a mistake and then you do it all over again, back to ones. And if it's like 20 minutes in, you're like, oh, good Lord.
That's why I think a little bit of it is maybe the scripting is loose. You know what I mean? Like, these are what
this is what you want to say. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't, because if you messed up on a line and you said, the wrong word or something like that.
Too, but even like,
yeah, you just, you
couldn't
can't
cost the whole
that.
day. Yeah.
And I think some of that works because, like, you have the kid who's like, wait, what? He's dazed, and that works for the character. So him to be stuttering, to have to take a moment. And there's something else. The patience that the story uses at points that we sit there and we just watch people.
Yeah. A lot of, I said in my review, a lot of movies and TV series will cut because that would be classed as superficial, padding. But here, it just, like, we don't stop. And it's tiring and scary. And you feel like you want the break. Please cut the padding because I don't want to see any more of what they're going through. From the intrusiveness of them being bashed, their house woken up like that, then, your son being arrested and you have to follow. And you literally see all the, and I have to say, seeing the protective nature of the protection of law and how it's handled in the UK. I don't know how it's handled in America, but as far as I can see, it's not that good. Like, having protective people in place for, even if they're guilty and horrible, everything that's done seems to be done in a right way.
Here we just kill them on the street and then say,
yeah. I didn't think so. I was like, it's so nice to see that is what a democracy should be. That's what law should be.
The conversation that the cop has, the main cop, Ashley Walters, as he's talking to the kid in the car, to the parents, to all of these, he's laying out every single thing because he hasn't lost his humanity.
No, so he's advising the guy that he's trying to accuse of murder. I advise you to get a lawyer. And I advise you to have someone in the room. This is someone that's going to be with you, safeguarding all of that. And it's like, that should be the way it's always handled.
Yeah, exactly. And even when the kid starts to talk, he's like, no, do not talk.
Yeah.
No more words.
We're not handling this. Yeah, this won't be good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Right when we get there, you ask for a solicitor. And he walks. It was humanizing.
Yeah.
Which was great to see. I acknowledged, because I knew it would bother some people, the lack of concrete 100% resolution. Now, I can make the argument that there is resolution because we get dialogue of certain things.
Yeah, I just didn't think we needed to see, like, for example, the court case.
Exactly, but that was funny though, because I would have comments that was like, "No, it was resolved. It's fine."
Yeah,
and then the very next comment is, "I really wish I could have seen a court session to make it feel like it was wrapped up or it was concluded." And I'm like,
if you listen to all the dialogue, especially with the family in the last phone call, it was all resolved. In my mind.
We're given all the context clues for this. There's still, like, see, I think what people want is because I can still have doubt as to culpability at the end.
Yeah.
A court case doesn't necessarily remove that. It just assigns You know,
Yeah, so it's very neat then. You're guilty, therefore you're getting 7 to 10 years. At the age of 18, you will go be transferred into a proper population
yeah,
prison, all of that.
yeah, or
Um,
you're innocent and you're free to
yeah,
go,
yeah,
and and that doesn't necessarily mean that they really were innocent or really guilty. It's
mm,
how the evidence was presented,
yeah.
you know, and so I,
It just
yeah,
depends on how good your lawyer is, your solicitor. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that's the you know, even though it seems like, well, that wraps it up, that doesn't really wrap it up. It just makes it easier for you to accept
Mm.
versus having to wrestle with a little bit of that. Well, this is what they said, and so I'm going to go with X, you know. I, I'm I was blown away. Seriously.
Yeah, this is my first 5-star TV series rating that I've given for a while. Like, and it's hard to do 5 stars because
Mhm.
you would have to say it's perfect and you wouldn't want to change anything. And I can't see, like, skill alone is as high, but storytelling and acting with the subject matter that is tackled in a really honest, real way, not making it be glorifying anything, but really kind of cementing home the reality of the impact of these things.
Yeah.
In my opinion, this should be shown in schools in the UK, around the world, maybe. Like, when you there's like teaching videos about knife crime, so boring. Show them the devastation, the reality behind it.
Well, and all of the psychology then also behind it of these, you know, what the psychologist is talking to the kid about, what the parents are talking about, even what the cop and the other students, you know, and even when he's talking with the cop is talking with his son, trying to understand the
Yeah,
hidden meanings
yeah.
and
I mean,
all of the layered meanings.
I understand that there is meanings, but I didn't know that that was such a thing. I spoke to my son, and he was like, "Yeah, it's massive. It's even worse now." It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And it doesn't I like that it's not a preachy show at all. You know, it's
No,
not saying you're bad for doing this or you're bad for not doing this. It's this is happening.
this shows us
And
what happens. Yeah,
yeah, and what are we going to do about it? Here's a conversation starter.
uh, this show is so good. A lot of people in my comments and in my reviews, like, I started watching this at 10. That was a mistake because then it was like 2 a.m. My son watched it with me all the way through, and we were tired, but it was like that good. We had to keep watching. And a lot of my other comments like, "Oh, I started watching this at like so and so. It's now 3 a.m. Worth
Yep.
it."
It is. This is, I mean, it's hard for me to think of a show that has, or a story, let me just say story,
Mm,
that has had such real world impact
mm.
and yet is told in such a compelling way that it's entertaining. And
Yeah.
that's a I don't like using that word in this for this content,
Mhm.
but it is. I mean, it was riveting.
Mm.
So,
Yep.
okay. If you haven't seen it, uh, see
Highly
it.
recommend.
Yeah.
I'd recommend. Yeah.
Yeah. Hutaka has been waiting to hear our thoughts. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely
Yes.
watch it.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Stephen Graham quietly become a real contender in the last 5 years. His work in Boiling Point, both film and series, blew me away. Oh,
Nice.
I haven't seen. He was just in that other that movie or that show that you just reviewed, right? About the boxing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's great.
Yeah. Okay. Jason Bateman movie, dry sarcasm, horrible bosses. Oh, there you
Mm.
go. Game night, yeah. Squeak toy. Oh,
So good.
yeah. Adolescence not based on any particular case, but many of them, and it's the many that gets you sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tragic. Yeah.
Many.
Um, Yeah, I would.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah,
I mean, it's tough, but it's a good conversation starter.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, Kind of interesting how painstaking both sides of filming can be. One takes and stop motion. Both take it. Oh golly, yeah, huge amount of pre-production.
Huge. But this is evidence of when it's done right, it can be so powerful.
I loved that this wasn't a gimmick.
Yeah. I was worried when I was
Uh-huh.
watching the first episode. I was like, "Ugh, this could be like one of the things like, draws people in. Hey guys, there's one take. I've seen one take movies that are just all action and there's no substance to it. This
When
different.
I remember like on Thursday, I messaged you and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this opening scene is one take," and you're like, "No, the whole series is," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I was deep in the throes of it then, and I was just like, holy crap, man, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, just wow. Oh, um, I like those emojis, cameras.
Movie cameras, cams.
Oh, hey Matthew, what's
Hey, what's
up?
up?
Oh gosh, glad you're here. Um, okay, that's all the comments we have right now.
Cool.
You wanna talk about? Oh wait, nope, I lied. You'll give Adolescence a try. Stephen Graham since Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah,
Um,
he's a yeah.
yeah, he does
Just
really well
be
in this.
ready for the
The hurt,
yeah.
the
It
rawness.
does hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, good. All right. Um, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Invincible season 3, episode 8.
Okay, that's very specific.
Yeah. It's the last episode of the season. Came out this week.
Okay.
It's the goriest and bloodiest episode we've had to date. Do you
Wow.
remember in season 1 where Mark's dad beat the crap out of him, basically to like a pulp? He's like
Was that in episode
Omni
one?
Man is like literally killing him after he had destroyed the was it season 2? Like season 1 he destroys like the superhero gang, and that was pretty brutal and badassery. But there's the fight scene that he has with Mark as Invincible that's just brutal. So in this last episode, which is being building up to episode 7, we had a bunch of Mark clones, and that destroyed a lot of Earth, and that was
Okay.
brutal enough. Episode 8, well, end of episode 7 ends with a Viltrumite arriving on Earth, which is like Mark's dad's species. He's a
okay.
Viltrumite. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're scared. Turns out this particular Viltrumite is the most brutal and is the one that other Viltrumites steer clear of. In fact, he's the one that they send to do missions, to do all the nasty jobs because they don't want to be near him. So having him destroy other things is so. Mark, Invincible, has to take on this Viltrumite. So now let me go back to The Boys, episode 1, where a girlfriend is decimated because someone runs really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Take that and times exit 10, let's say. That's some of the scenes that you get in this. It's brutal. The first 31 minutes of this episode is a fight scene. And it just goes and goes and goes. There are some of the most disgusting fight moves I have ever seen on screen. And it's wonderful, but at the same time, the level of intensity that I was feeling, the emotional, I was surprised at how emotional I was feeling, but I have PTSD because of how Stephen Yeun's character died in The Walking Dead.
Sure. Yes.
right?
As most people do. Yes.
Yes. And now he's here as Invincible. And it's all coming back. Good Lord. I
Oh
mean, it was a
my gosh.
fantastic episode, and I think people will talk about it for a long time. But Conquest, the Viltrumite, is just one of the scariest characters. This guy is demented. He loves to kill. He doesn't care about conquering. He's in it for the blood and the guts. That's what he lives for. And he is yet to find anybody that can actually give him a decent fight. So when he finds that Mark is strong, but the fact that Mark has others that he cares for, he uses that as a thing to make Mark fight more out of desperation. And wow, I was sitting here just making all sorts of squills and noises, like moving backwards. I mean, the animation is great. They've spent all their budget on like this 31 minutes, and then like the rest of the episode is like decimation and screaming and crying and stuff, and setting up for season 4, which there is going to be.
Wow.
But wow, what a ride!
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to talk briefly about Long Bright River.
Okay, yeah.
It's a limited series on Peacock.
Yep.
And sorry, I'm typing. Stars Amanda Seyfried, and based on a book, and it's about this police officer who is searching. One storyline is she's searching for her missing sister. The other storyline is there is a killer that is targeting sex workers, like homeless sex workers, more often than not. And so it's very gritty. I mean, it takes like you're going through the streets of Philadelphia, and it's 8 episodes long. I wasn't sure at the beginning when I was watching. I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. You know, it's just we're just kind of given into the story, and takes a little while to warm up to Amanda Seyfried, I think.
Okay.
The story, my biggest complaint in this is that the story has her staring off like mournfully way too often.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Like, no, seriously, I mean, like, you know, if it was once or twice, and fine, no, it's a lot. And
is it like Dune?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's comical, except it's not funny. You know,
Right.
it's
It's not meant to be.
No.
Okay.
Excuse me. And so if you put those aside, there's the mystery in this I liked, because while we guessed who the perpetrator was, several times through the show, though, I was like, oh, well, no, it's this person, because
Oh, maybe it's not.
yeah, this makes sense. I could make an argument for this. And so just because you may have guessed them doesn't mean that you can be 100% just confident in that, because we're provided with several sketchy people with realistic ties where you could go, yeah, that would make sense. The show is not a perfect one. I think some of the storylines get a little lost here and there, but overall, again, kind of like Adolescence, this has a deeper story in it, because so much of it focuses on these women who are just tossed aside by society. They're, you know, even most of the cops don't even see them. You know, whatever. It's a dead junkie hooker. What do I care? You know, there's one less to worry about. And the show, through Amanda Seyfried, gives compassion and humanization to this. And it doesn't feel like out of left field, because her character has grown up in this neighborhood. she has gone to school with some of the women who are on the streets. And so she has a very personal tie. So it makes sense that she would be invested way more than a lot of them, the other cops. It's eight episodes. Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
It's all of them dropped at once. So
Okay.
there's that. Definitely worth watching and heartbreaking at times. A little shocking here and there, but overall, just worth your time. If
This
you were
looks like an American cop drama.
it's so much less about cops.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's so much less about that. It's way more about the relationship, like between her, Amanda Seyfried's character, and her sister who's missing. We get that backstory because that's a tragic story of itself, and so yeah, going through all that. I mean, if you were to watch this or Adolescence, I would say hands down go watch Adolescence well before. But if this is on your radar, then definitely make time to watch it too.
Just trying to see when it's coming out to the UK.
No,
This is a Peacock original. And we do have Peacock yet, but we have different stuff. I'm just checking. If you've seen it in the UK, let me know. It's due for release on the 13th of March on Peacock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still, they're expecting it to be on Sky or Now, which is a lot of Peacock stuff ends up there. But no word as of yet.
Still not there though.
No.
Okay. Do you want to talk about our movie that we watched together really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Last week we watched a movie. I don't know where Ruben found this. I don't know how it showed up on his radar. This week I actually bought the movie on Blu-ray.
Amazing.
I loved it
you
so much.
Enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. So we watched Baby Assassins last week.
Yeah.
And we found out also that there are 3 movies and a miniseries.
Yeah.
So we watched the second one, Baby Assassins 2.
Yeah. I watched it like literally 3 hours ago.
How did you like it?
When we're with the girls, I think it's fine. There's less. It feels like the same, almost like the same movie, but less than. I also feel like our characters almost come off like they're the bad guys in this because the 2 guys that they end up facing off against are pretty much like them, just less skilled.
Yes.
There are also moments in this where, there's a moment at the end where we get a big fight sequence again, which I was expecting. It was building up to this confrontation. But these 2 guys were never as skilled as our 2 assassins. But then through one line of dialogue, they're suddenly saying, oh, they've learned a lot, haven't they? And so we're then expected to think that now suddenly this guy can fight a lot. I was just like, I don't... In the world of not believing things, this was one thing that was like one bit too far for me. I was like, really? When did that happen? What did you think?
I didn't think this was nearly as entertaining. We didn't get. I don't know. You're right. The parts with the girls were fun, but they weren't as funny as they were in the other times. I mean,
I almost feel like they got more budget for this movie, but it feels
didn't help the writing.
It didn't help the writing. No, feels less quirky than the first one.
Agreed. There are a couple of times where they do some silly things, and that works. They're in a bank, and they're
that was great. Yeah,
they're giving these signals, and first off, before that, they're bored and they're trying to meet a deadline, and so that's a great setup. That's a comedic moment there, and then some of the fights were fun in there. Some of the things that they do. Fun, but again, it's a really long, drawn out scene that I'm just like, okay. I liked it when they dressed up in these panda and tiger costumes, And so that was funny, them talking, and especially when they started fighting each other, uh, which was just silly.
Just silly. Yeah.
But there was less of the wild antics where nothing is happening between them.
Yeah. I missed that. I was hoping that there was going to be a balance. And then even like when we get to the fight scenes, they didn't feel as threatening.
No.
Yeah.
No, and there was less of it too.
There
I,
was.
I,
Yeah.
I felt like the whole movie was just, there was less. Like they didn't have as much content, and so they tried to stretch things out, or they tried to do things, and you're like, well, why? I mean,
Yeah.
even the assassins, the two guys that they face off, that whole impetus is kind of weird.
Yeah, I really thought they were going to go the route of we'd see more of the assassins because it's called Baby Assassins, so like their sort of organization and where they're at, and then have the antics in between. But they didn't do that. Instead, we got two guys that wanting to be taken more serious, but at the beginning they're really given. We're really to understand that they're not very good at what they do. They're sort of thugs.
They're inept.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, yeah.
And like the first fight sequence we see of them was messy all over the place, and they barely survived.
Yes.
Which I didn't mind. I thought it was fine.
That was great. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, now we're having them fight two assassins that they're suddenly, over a short span of time, did they go to classes or something, assassin classes, and become very good at? Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment, to be honest.
Honestly, it was. I was much less enthused on this one. Like I didn't buy this one. I could have bought this one, and
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I did start watching a movie that's by the same director that stars the two girls.
And that's interesting.
It's before it, and it's called The Janitor. And what in this, it's like I guess a school for assassins, maybe.
Right.
They're not named the same though. But I turned it off before I even saw them, because I was just
wasn't good.
It just was not holding my attention. It was not. There was no reason to become invested in it, and I was just like, dang it, And I was probably like 25 minutes in, something like that, and I was just like,
yeah.
So
the first one was a unique little diamond in the rough there.
Yeah.
The corner of the internet found something that's worthwhile watching. This one seems to be like they're playing off the hype or the nostalgia or whatever they got. People started hearing about the first one. I thought, let's do a sequel, and it probably needed another year to polish off the script.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it down. Get. They need to sit with the pros and cons and go, what's the stuff that made this movie good? Let's do more of that, rather than just quickly hash out something.
Yes. The blonde. In this, she's a stunt performer also, which totally makes sense with that. But she was in John Wick 4 doing stunts.
Huh.
I was like,
at
one point when
I believe that.
Yeah, right. I mean, I was like, I would like to see her in John Wick. Well, I did. I just didn't know it. So
right. That's cool. Yeah, no, she's fantastic.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I would stay away.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this one. Yeah.
I want to see the third one though.
Yep. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
See what happens. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Back to the chat.
Sure.
Cool. Do we ever see Bring Them Down? I don't know.
No, because I don't think it actually came close to us. It was like it only selected cinemas.
I
think we were asked this last week as well, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it hasn't nowhere near me either. So yeah, I don't know if it's just.
Yeah, it's not even showing anywhere near me. So, and it's not streaming. So probably we'll get to it because I like the actors. I like the premise for sure. It's been on my list, but just no way to watch it at the moment.
Yeah. Conquest's face looked like hamburger meat. I'm assuming that's Invincible.
No, that's That's the Viltrumite conquest.
Yeah, Invincible. I'm talking about the show.
Oh,
not
yeah.
Not the
It's
character.
not the person Invincible.
Not the
Yeah,
character,
that's
yeah.
the show. Invincible. Yeah.
Okay. Remember, I've only seen one episode, so.
Right. Cool. You got some catching up to do.
Yes. Going back to Mission Impossible, can't wait for the deep dive into 5. Your favorite.
Oh, that's your favorite. Nice.
How do we feel about Tom Cruise as Jor-El in Superman? And will it
I
be-
didn't know that is he in the new Superman as Jor-El?
I don't know. I didn't.
I
was
don't
unaware
know
of
that
that.
I feel good about that.
I don't see that.
Yeah, what? Weird.
Yeah.
Are you just making stuff up?
Maybe. Hey, Zed.
Hey,
Glad
Zed.
you're here. Oh, didn't like Conquest's voice. Jeffrey Dean Morgan voiced it, but it
Yeah.
was too high.
Do you see why I had PTSD now?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Why are
That's
they
just-
doing that? Why are they doing that?
Because- Yeah,
They-
because
They want to continue to.
it's fully intentional. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just brutal. I didn't find an issue with his voice at all. No. You can hear it's Jeffrey D. Morgan, but it's different. He's obviously doing something with his voice because he wants to play the character a little differently. But I immediately just had baseball bat in my brain. I was like, run away.
Oh, that's just man.
Yeah.
Did the Righteous Gemstones premiere already? Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just started. Yeah.
Nice. I find it difficult for me to get in there just because of the evangelical status that I'm in.
Oh yeah,
You know?
I'm fully not watching that show because of that. Yeah. I know I hear it's good, but I can't.
Yeah, my wife loves it because it's pointing out all of the
Right. Okay,
all of the
no.
stuff that we knew was
Still
a problem
it's still
anyway.
too soon for me, and
Still-
it may always be too soon.
Yeah. Long Bright River, okay, but there is Mayor of Easttown. Well, this is true.
That
Mayor of
was
Easttown is.
fantastic.
I'm still not over that one scene in the house.
Mm.
I
No, that'll haunt you for a while.
I did not. I didn't like that at all.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It is. Yeah. Mayor of Easttown is spectacular. And if you compared that with Long Bright River, Long Bright River is just okay at that point. But, did we get screeners for the studio for Apple TV? Probably. I think I do.
Yeah,
I just haven't.
I haven't started it yet.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know when it comes out. When does it?
Yeah, I thought it was a while yet, but it could be soon.
Is it? Yeah. I don't.
Should probably
Yeah.
check that.
I should probably check that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that cool. Yeah, it looks. I mean, I'm not a big Seth Rogen fan,
Mhm.
but
He's a bit of hit or miss for me as well.
yeah.
I love the one with him and
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
no.
No.
It's a rom-com.
On Apple,
he's-
right?
Mm,
With Rose Byrne or whatever.
no.
No.
Oh my gosh, Charlize Theron is a president or a senator or something. Yeah, I think that one works really well. Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
was
got a lot
funny.
of time for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Jeff Daniels is cast to play Jimmy's dad in Shrinking. I saw that. That is going to be great.
Oh man, Shrinking is so good. Yeah, Shrinking. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I like that show a lot.
so good.
It really is. The whole cast is just.
Told you.
I know. I didn't doubt you. I just didn't have time. And
Watch
now-
it, damn it.
I know. I am. I'm loving it. It's so much fun. Oh. The studio. Okay, so March 26th.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay,
So
so
it's
we got
fairly
2
soon.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least we're fine there.
Thanks, Crochet Wellness.
Oh, all right. What do you want to?
Um, Wheel of Time season 3.
Okay.
Okay. If you were in doubt, if you were worried about whether this series still has the chops, if it's still going to, if they're going to work on the things that went wrong, that weren't as good, that you were hoping they were going to fix, I would say 100% yes. They've upped their game from season 1 and 2.
Okay.
The first 20 minutes of season 3 in the first episode is an action scene.
Oh.
And it's big. And how much of season 1 did you watch? Did you watch the whole season?
No.
Did you see them wield magic with the light and the moves and stuff?
I think so. I was like in episode 4, maybe 3.
Okay, well, they've really gotten down the mechanics of how you
Okay.
fight with the one power.
Mm.
And seeing a bunch of people on screen fight using it between people who don't have the one power but are exceptionally skilled in fighting. The combination of what is going on in this scene is brilliant and brutal. This is like gory as well, which I wasn't expecting. Like we've had some gore, but
Sure.
I wasn't expecting the level of darkness that we had in this. And that's just kind of setting up for what you will be expecting in season 3. It is once again one of those seasons where the group has survived a thing in season 2, because I don't want to do spoilers. But Rand is the guy that everybody is sort of after, and Rand needs to go because he is the next Dragon Reborn person, blah, 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 MacGuffin, moving the story along. The group that they've now come into their own a little bit, but are still learning stuff, have some of the power that they're meant to have, now go on their separate journeying adventures to follow their calling or do what they think that needs to be done for the upcoming war that is coming. The one final war to end all battles. All of the wizards and all of the orcs no, there's no orcs, but there is. I think they're called triclodons or something. But yeah, basically, add a general fantasy dynamic here, and that's what you have. But it's always been the characters that people love, from the books to the screen, and the adaptation. I would say they've been getting better and better at adapting the stuff that you want adapted. There's going to be, because each book is like massively thick, and I believe they've taken from the 3rd and 4th book. So they're taking the parts that is necessary for the story, but they'll change it where it works for TV. And as far as I can tell, fans from the books are actually really impressed with what they've done with season 3. And then you have people that just love the series already that haven't read the books that are loving season 3 anymore. So they've really stepped up their game in character defining moments that do things that are written well. And then you have the visual aesthetics of all of the adventures that we're going on. We have a lot of different locations in this time around as well. So there's a lot of on location. Like I think we're filmed a lot in Morocco. And so you have a lot of outside sets. But then obviously they've got the green screen and stuff up to, because there's those fantasy things unfortunately don't exist. Yeah. I would love it if it's so, but it's not so. But the real world aesthetics mixed in with that CG makes it feel really grounded, really real. So when they're interacting with stuff, everything feels real. We have obviously people that have trained well in how they fight. Wonderful to see people really great at their craft. But when they double down with, I mean, it's so, the dialogue is so fantasy. So you have to, it's very dramatic and drama and love triangles and all of that. It's so, I think that the quirky term it is romanticy. Like it's like that, but it has for guys who need, I'm a man, I want some action and fantasy. It has all of that, but it also has fantastic drama for you to care about the characters. So I'm really enjoying the series. I said in my review, I wouldn't be devastated if it's like not picked up for a season. I mean, it'd be a shame not to kind of finish it off and do it properly. And I presume it will be because, or if it hasn't already, because it's still in Amazon Prime's top 3 viewed series of all time. It's like next to Fallout and the Rings of Power. Those are their top 3 series. So, which I'm sure pisses off the Lord of the Rings fans.
Well, of
Fans.
course.
Yep. I had a great time with this. Like nothing. There isn't really anything that I wanted more of it. And that's often very hard to say about a fantasy series. I was just like, yeah, they've done well. This is good.
So the series is progressively getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
Nice. Is Rosamund Pike still in this?
Yes, she's
Okay.
still plays Moraine. She's got an interesting story this time around because season 2 was all about the lacking of her powers, and this time she's trying to figure out what it means to have powers again. And it's a roller coaster of emotions. And if you know, there's so many storylines going on that I did quite an in-depth review of this. If you want to have it, you can check it out. But so many characters to talk about with various different types of backgrounds and stories and family dynamics and all of that. It's very hard to do a review of this without doing spoilers as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did all the episodes drop at once, or is they doing it weekly?
First 3, and then they're doing weekly. Yeah.
Weekly. Okay. Cool. I don't have anything else.
Okay. Cool. I'm just checking my notes. Do I have anything else? No. I was going to do an update on Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, I'm still playing. There you go.
Okay.
I haven't snapped the disc and thrown it away yet. I have encountered a boss I cannot beat, which is hilarious because he's not technically a boss you have to fight. There's a group of people that you go to that can either upgrade your gourd, which is like for your magics and give you health and various potions. And then there's a dude that upgrades your armor. He's the smithy. He's got a sword the size of Guts' sword from Berserk. And I made the mistake of like, can you upgrade my armor? And like, you're going through the dialogue options and then it says challenge. I was like, oh, what's that? So I challenged. And literally 4 moves later, I'm like dead. Like, how is this possible? I've beaten like monsters, giant dragons in this game, and 40 deaths later, I'm like, cool. I'm gonna come back to this later because
so you're dying on somebody you don't even have to die on.
yeah.
Good, but you're enjoying it.
I am still enjoying it. It's great myth. It's great lore. I'm currently fighting giant spiders, which is horrible. But when I beat them, it's great. When I don't get beaten, it's not so great because they kill you with poison and webbing. They stick you to the floor so you can't do any of your moves, and then they attack you with thousands of spiders, and it's nightmare fuel. Yeah.
That's gross.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now.
Okay. Spiders. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Let's see here. I started getting Apple TV shrinking. What else? Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ted
Look at the
Lasso.
little S.
Yes.
S and T is generally good.
Yeah. The S shows are generally Severance. That's
Ted Lasso for sure.
So many, and I mean, even like other. I don't know. There's a bunch. The movies.
C is very underrated as well. Jason Momoa series. He's blind.
I was going like the letter C, and I'm like, what?
No. The TV show called C, SEE. Yeah.
Nice. What happened to Judd Apatow's career? He was the darling of Hollywood, and then plop. Paul Feig's career has similar stalled out. I was never really a fan of Judd Apatow, so I don't know. I don't know. The last thing I remember.
Google will tell you.
Well, remember the last thing we watched? At least the last thing I remember watching of Judd Apatow's was that The Bubble on Netflix. Do you remember that? It was like during pandemic time, and it was they were making a movie in pandemic. And
I don't remember that.
Yeah, good. No, don't even.
Okay,
it's
cool. Wait, I do remember that was poo. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Crochet While. Yes.
Slow horses. Oh my gosh.
Foundation, Severance, Slow Horses. Oh my gosh, Slow Horses.
Mm.
Monarch,
Yeah. Good
Silo,
one. Yeah.
For All Mankind, Invasion, The Gorge. The Gorge is a movie,
Yeah.
which
Which is actually good.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was getting some hate from some people, and I don't understand why. These people just don't like fun.
No.
Yeah.
No fun for you.
Dark Matter. Yes. Dark Matter's good. Ted Lasso. Bad Monkey was funny. Lessons in Chemistry. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Presumed Innocent. Yeah, there's yeah, there you go. That's a lot. That's a lot to oh, yeah. Way too many, but hey, that's good. Oh, and Tough Cookie did a screenshot. Perfect.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, Blackbird.
Oh my gosh, you gotta watch Blackbird. Yeah.
Paul Walter Hauser.
I can't. My brain. I don't think he's the same actor. Every time I'm watching Cobra Kai, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how is this dude the same dude from Blackbird? Yeah.
Yeah, Spellbinding.
Mhm.
He's just Shining Girls was fun. I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I think I liked it more than you. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Shrink Next Door. I didn't see that. I didn't watch that. Good Morning Show.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah, and Ted Lasso. Again, everybody said Ted Lasso. It is a feel-good show, and it's one of those that if you're down about life, putting that on, he is such an uplifting character, even in bad stuff.
It might make you fat as well.
Maybe.
You'll find a love for a certain food group.
Yeah. Very true. Oh, those look so good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Blackbird, amazing. Shrink Next Door, such a hard cringe watch. There you go. Yeah, and Dark Matter, Presumed Innocent, it's great. Yeah. So yeah, lots to choose from there. Apple TV is for their original stuff, they rarely miss.
I like the fact that they're less is more as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like they don't just like Netflix, even Prime, and a lot of other streaming services. They buy a lot of stuff so that they can have the production rights. And Apple, while Apple does that a little bit, they're originals and they take the time to just develop them. And did you freeze, Ruben?
No, this is my second can. I was just waiting for you to acknowledge.
Have you opened it yet?
Not yet. Do you want the ASMR? Yeah. Okay. Oh, crap.
I feel like that was deja vu. I think I've seen that before today.
Did you shake this? Why are they so frizzy?
Oh my goodness. That's great.
Well, at least it's humorous.
Yes, exactly. Oh, hey, David from Cape Cod. How are you? How's the weather there? Welcome. We're glad you're here. Very cool. Challenge you all to add a new movie or TV show to the Discord that you, Chris Retzlaff or AJ hasn't posted. Yeah, that's going to be tough. I'm going to have to find some very obscure German thing.
Yeah. You can't put dark, Chris.
It's new. Nobody's seen it yet. It's great.
All right. What's everybody else watching this week that you're looking forward to? Should we talk about what we're looking forward to this week?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Not Jeopardy, although I have been watching Jeopardy. Boo, boo,
I'm watching the Dropkick Murphys live stream on St. Patrick's Day. I bought tickets to the streaming event for that, so that's
so cool. I love
Yeah,
that.
we've done that since 2020. So
Okay.
it's yeah.
There is an animated series
Uh-huh.
called Wolf King coming to Netflix on Thursday. It looks really great. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Woman of the Dead season 2.
Yeah.
I started watching it and ooh, I'm only
Did you
one
remember what
episode.
happened in season 1?
Little bits.
Okay.
Not 100%. But
I'm
it was
definitely going to
like
do a recap.
yeah, it was coming back fairly quickly and
Okay.
the end of episode 1 was like, "Ooh, okay, where are we going here?" So that's
There is a Netflix movie, not sponsored, I swear. It is, I think it's a South Korean film called Revelations.
yes.
Which looks interesting. A pastor who believes in divine revelation and a detective haunted by visions pursue a missing persons case, exposing their own demons in the process. Religious overtone, but it's South Korean, so I think it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mhm. There is a movie coming to Shudder that I think has already been out at some point, but it's called Bloody Axe Wound. So I don't know.
Rings a bell, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Shudder movies have
They don't always the originals, but they buy them like Netflix.
yeah, and they're a lot of the time
Very miss.
they're lower budget, which is not in and of itself bad. I mean, I don't want anybody to hear that low budget equals terrible, because that is not the case. It's just
Got a pretty low rating, eh?
Yeah, like they're kind of rough a lot of times. And so that's I'm hoping
it looks fun though.
Yeah, well, there's also a Shudder movie that's coming to the cinemas on Friday.
Oh wow.
Called
What's that called?
Ash.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's a doc on Netflix again called The Twister Caught in the Storm. I'm fascinated by twisters, so anything with Twister in it, give it a go. Hopefully they've put together something that's actually interesting, rather than just a bunch of people like, hey, look, I filmed the Twister on my phone.
Yeah. I don't have this on my list because of
what's
that.
going to be the meat of the story of it? What's the purpose of it?
I don't know.
Because if it's just like Twister, then I will go and
watch
Twisters. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we've got cows.
Yeah. I think that's the same cow.
The Residence comes out this week.
Thursday. Yeah, another Netflix one.
Another Netflix one, but it does look good.
Yeah, I have the screeners. I don't.
It's the first episode is called "The Fall of the House of Usher," which I thought was interesting.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah. Because we had that.
We did. Yeah, there's nothing on Apple right now. I'm like the 26th.
Right.
When the studio comes out. There's another side quest for a Mythic Quest.
Yeah, it's literally it's a spin-off called Side Quest.
And did you see that Ted Lasso is coming back for season 4?
I did. I don't know when.
Yeah, I don't.
Is it this year?
I don't think so. I can't imagine.
I doubt it.
Jason Sudeikis is going to return.
Huh. Cool. I'm down for it.
Let's absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm down for it because I love the character and I love the show.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wrapped up. So, I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else on your list? I'm sure there's others, but.
I mean, just that at our local cinemas here in the UK, Con Air and The Rock at the end of March will be at cinemas.
Shut up. Seriously?
Well, seriously.
Are you going to go?
Yes.
That's so awesome.
Gotta watch. Oh my gosh. Con Air at the cinema, The Rock. Those are epic.
Just Oh, love it. Oh my gosh.
Should have put the bunny back in the box.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, hey, Dark is new for anybody who hasn't seen it. Stand by that. Which everybody should watch it. Oh yeah, the last episode of Severance. I gotta catch up. I also gotta catch up. I have like I think almost all the screeners now for Yellow Jackets, so I need to binge
Oh,
that
nice.
so I can get ahead and see if this is gonna
Oh yeah,
wrap
Flow.
itself up.
Flow comes out this week to UK cinemas.
Oh, that's cool. It's been
Mm.
on Max in
Oh.
the US. Already?
Yeah, I don't know how licensing is
Weird.
still an issue apparently. Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's about everything I got.
Okay. Bunny Dojo, Rabbit Karen Bun Fun. Hey, glad you're here. Amazing Race. Okay.
Oh, is that started up again? Nice.
Nice. Is that like an escapism type of thing? I've never watched.
Have you watched?
So,
Yeah, it's
no.
a proper couples big competition around the world. It is really fun.
That's cool.
I just
get
could
to-
never get around it. Like, I don't know how much of this is real and how much is fake. Like, yeah.
But do you get to see portions of the world? I mean, is that the?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, yeah. That's
good.
part of what makes it interesting.
Okay, that's cool.
And the challenges are really good as well. Yeah, because it's less studio based. So.
Okay. Well, that Poo of the Week, Reacher 3, Season 3, or Reacher Season 3 has been a letdown.
What?
Wow. Still good, but the setting, story, characters are all pretty mid.
Cool. I'm just gonna carry on drinking.
Yeah.
My
I enjoyed it.
Oh,
I like.
Sorry, just to interrupt, but Amy's got a very good point.
Which part?
Munchies.
Yesterday? Oh no.
Yeah, Munchies.
No, I was gonna drink. Actually, I was gonna drink the Jarritos that you got me because you got me an orange one.
Yeah.
Except I pulled it out of the fridge today to grab it. I can't drink it because it's a 0 sugar one, and it has all the stuff that makes my throat go nasty and wonky.
Okay.
It's all fake, all the fake sugars.
Yeah.
And well, my kids are coming home. Well, they're not coming home. They're coming to visit from Portland next week, this coming week.
Right.
And so I will try the Spam maple next week.
Right.
Because my daughter loves Spam. Like she's Filipino.
Right.
And so, delicacy for them with like Spam and eggs and the whole thing. And but I figured I would also have her try it, but I am not opening this up and just eating it out of the can.
No, you can cook it. Yeah, if you want. You fry it in the pan, chop it up, and
no. There is not a if you want. There is it must be cooked. This is already extruded meat. I mean, it's been.
Yeah, you can eat it just from the can.
No, you cannot.
You can.
No, you cannot.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot. I don't
Really?
care what the label says. Fully cooked, ready to eat, cold or not. No, that is absolutely not. This has been chewed up and then regurgitated into a can.
I mean, that's
This
what
is like-
bologna and ham is. It's
Not ham, hot dog, sure. Bologna, sure. I mean, this is liquefied hot dog put into a different container.
tastes amazing.
No. I am going to try it though.
But you need to be filmed so that we have proof.
Oh yeah, no. I will cook some
Oh,
and then have it.
Okay,
And
cool.
I don't mind eating it. Well, I say this. I'm okay mentally eating this cold once it's been
you've
cooked.
put it in a pan. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Otherwise it's like eating goo, and absolutely not.
Well,
look, learn how to make your own spam maple flavored breakfast bowl at spam.com. Learn to
Yeah.
make the recipe. It's like eggs and or potatoes and an egg with spam on it. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that picture there?
Sort of, yeah.
What kind of recipe is that? That's not a recipe. That's you just piled a couple of things on there and called it what? I am not looking forward to this. And I am not today because I am not in the mood to throw up. Napa cabbage kimchi.
Oh, you could have that.
I am not in the mood to throw up. Did you not hear me? I don't like none of these words. Here, let me just J1 naturally fermented Napa cabbage kimchi.
Amy, I'm just hearing superficial excuses, right? Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, I should not have. Oh, God, I read the ingredients. Cabbage, radish, red pepper powder, sugar, salted anchovy.
Nice.
Salted shrimp, garlic, leek, and ginger.
Wow, that sounds so good.
I like garlic and red pepper. I like sugar too. But those are the only three things on this list that I like. And no, I can't do it today. I wasn't feeling great this morning when I woke up. And
That's fair enough.
There's no way in the world I'm
gonna handle that. Yeah.
No. I was legitimately though going to do the Doritos because I've never had the orange one. I love the lime. The lime is like, just so good.
But it's got all the stuff.
This one, the zero sugar has the one in it that it's all the fake stuff that I can't, and I do. Yeah, makes me not feel good either. Amazing Race is Amy's favorite reality show.
Nice.
I did not make or eat pie yesterday, which is disappointing.
Was it like International Pie Day or something?
Well, it's 3.1. Yeah, March 14th, 3.14.
I don't know what's
that. That's
because it's pie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, I should have. Pie sounds good.
Pie sounds amazing. Yeah. Amy, I'm still waiting for my took.
Oh, Crochet While on Listen had pumpkin pie. There you go.
Nice.
Haven't started Reacher season 3 yet. I liked it.
Yeah, it's rubbish. Yeah.
Still worth watching. Okay, so Power Plant saying it's still worth watching. Just found yourself looking at your phone. Okay.
I find that I need to take my mobile phone and put it on a different section in the room. That way I don't allow myself to be distracted, but then I can focus. And once I get invested more into it, because I don't have that distraction, then suddenly I'm invested. The phone, the doom scrolling is a brain rotter, man.
Oh, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Searching for that dopamine hit and it just doesn't come.
Yeah.
You know what? Chris is right. Paul Walter Hauser in Richard Jewell, really good also.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had He's just, I think his persona is such that it feels like he just does like the Cobra Kai guy.
Yeah.
Beta
out this week.
Beta.
I don't know.
Bob Trevino likes it. Little Siberia. Yeah, that's on Netflix. High Ground, Ash, and Good American Family on Hulu. Wow. Also,
jeez.
Rule of Jenny Penn. Oh, wait. No, that's I think
isn't that out? That's I think that's out already, isn't it?
It's in the theaters, but it's supposed to hit Shudder. Oh, maybe it was this week.
Yeah,
I thought it was later this week or next week. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yes.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's out soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's weird. And Jeffrey Rush and John Lithgow do amazing in there. So definitely. Oh yeah, on Shudder, March 28th. Locked. It's a Sam Raimi movie.
Not even
Seven
heard of it.
Veils. The Alto Knights with Robert De Niro, and then Snow White. And did you see that Disney canceled the premiere of Snow White?
Why?
All the backlash.
What's the
And
backlash again?
Rachel Zegler had said something at some point,
Yeah,
and she
it upset people.
Yes, and she didn't like the original Snow White movie or something like that, which fair enough. I find it creepy.
Okay.
But then I think part of it is also Gal Gadot, because she's Israeli, which is fine, but she's very anti-Palestine,
Right.
which pro genocide more than anything, and so it just there was a lot of stuff surrounding that.
Huh.
And so so they just canceled it because they didn't want. I think they were going to get. The people of America are angry right now. We're riled up for good reasons.
Yeah.
And so they were afraid that maybe that might, I guess, boil over into that too, which I don't know, but there you go.
I say cancel all premieres. What's the point?
Oh, yeah, with the stars and stuff like that?
Yeah. What do you need it for?
Sure. Yeah.
You put like 100 million into marketing and you show everything in your trailers. Like,
true.
Then you want to go and see the people in the movie while standing outside and like, hey, you're that human that did a job. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Wow. Happy Face on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
nice.
I saw that was coming. Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know anything about that. And then The Residence, as you talked about.
Yeah.
Ash is not going to premiere near you. And then Alto Knights with De Niro. So yeah, we'll see.
I can't believe the amount of hate that De Niro gets. I was amazed because he's been so outspoken.
Yes.
The amount of comments, they're like, he's the worst. He's literally the worst. I'm like, is he though?
No.
Is he?
No.
Anyways, yeah.
Toasted Spam sandwich with mustard.
Sounds delicious.
I'm gonna believe you. Think Lasso season 4 might highlight the women's side of the leagues. I mean, that's where they teased, right?
Oh, that'd be really cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, totally. That would be good. Yeah. Pineapple burritos, amazing. Okay. I think my son has tried that because he loves pineapple stuff. Like he drinks pineapple Fanta a lot too.
Ugh.
But yeah, that's exactly. That's how I feel about it. Oh gosh. Spam poke. Is it poke or pokey? Poke bowl. Soft boiled egg, delicious. Because isn't like the poke or the poke, whatever you pronounce that, like fish? Did you freeze? Or are you just
no? That's just me putting a
questioning.
Face, yeah. I was just waiting to see if you thought I'd frozen, which is always funny.
Yes, I can't tell.
What's happening?
Maybe I froze.
That's my Robert De Niro face.
Nice. Just finished Viral Verse. Hey, just finished Adolescence. Such a good series. Could relate to it a bit, but honestly, every parent should watch it. Yeah. The single Texucas look absolutely impressive. Yes, they do. I mean, but yeah, you're right. Parents of kids, and I think it's relevant for parents of daughters also, not just boys. I mean, there's so much in there that
so much, and any parents with youngsters that are holding Tate up as a recipe of a way to do life need to sit up and do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was holding my words back there. I did not string. There is a character in Dexter, Morgan, Dexter's sister, that has the best potty mouth lines in the world. Since we've started watching again, we're now in like season 4. My wife's language has been spectacular.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is she
Uh,
finding new words to use or just
yeah, she's like, I played Morgan. It's like, no, 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 no. That's a fictional character. You've just gone, oh, I like that. I'm
gonna
gonna
use
use that.
that?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, shows are great. I mean, that's like I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was Ted Lasso. It was something British though. But
Mm.
numpty, I love that term.
Numpty is great.
That is-
You're just like a thick idiot. Yeah.
yeah,
Numpty.
I mean it tells you what it is in the name. It just it's exactly what it sounds like, and I love
Yeah,
that.
there's some great classic British slang like that. That just is the word, and I apologize because it's the only word that I don't like using that often. But cunt
Oh, yeah.
in the UK, it can be used as a term of endearment, depending on how you speak it. But in the same line, can go from endearment to absolutely sounding like the worst. It's like even like introducing yourself. You walk into a room and a mate's like
Yeah.
talking to you.
Oi.
Oh, I can't. Where you been? So like think Butcher from The Boys.
Yeah.
So, oh, you can't get your asses and get. But then if there's a change of tone and inflection, the way that
And the context behind what you're saying.
is wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, it's like fuck,
Mm,
you have a lot of variance to that word and what it means and what.
I mean, Kirsten was like Morgan's character. The one episode we just watched, she saw a friend she hadn't seen for a while, and it took her back, and she went, "Mother of fuck!" And now that's like,
I almost shot stuff out of my nose.
yeah, I know it's such a great line, but yeah, so now that's like I don't know if I should be proud of this, but I am.
No, I think it's great. I think that's, when you have new creative uses for the same word,
Yeah.
it's
Great.
it adds enjoyment at that
so
point.
much more emotion
Yes.
in those creative language. Yeah.
Mother of fuck. That's so good. Oh, I can do it. Yeah, I can throw up. That's exactly what I'm.
I believe in Chris. He can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one. That's going to take courage to get up to. Spam though, I will do next week. I am not looking forward to spam either though. But
oh, kimchi is gonna be so good,
dude. Do you eat kimchi?
No, never. And I like seafood.
But it's cabbage. It's pickled.
And I like cabbage.
Why?
Because depending on how you cook cabbage, it can actually taste really sweet and nice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You can keep saying no, but it just is.
It's funny.
Roast him, you really stick him in a stew.
Yeah, exactly. I had a conversation at work with one of our admins about it was like a conversation that we had last week about fruit, and she was like, "Oh, what kind of fruit do you like?" And I said, "I don't." I said, "Grapes." And she goes, "What? No bananas?" And I was like, "I just had this conversation." She's like, "What about pie?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I like pie. So
Because
apple
I had
pie,
to check
cherry
on you
pie."
that we were okay, because you seem to be pretty upset about the fruit situation. I was like, oh, all right, we're good. I still don't like fruit, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're totally good. I thought it was an excellent conversation. Oh, goodness. Some of our favorite Stephen King movies.
Oh yeah, Gunslinger. I know people don't like that adaptation. I like
Dark
the
Tower?
Gunslinger. Dark Tower, sorry, yeah, Dark Tower.
I just recently rewatched that movie and I enjoyed it. And yes, I know it has Idris in it, but I thought it was fun. I mean, it could have been a lot better, but
Jared's Game.
Ooh,
Jared's Game.
Yes,
It's excellent.
Yeah, Flanagan's take on that is. I still like Misery. Also, I mean, it's been
Misery
a
is
really
great.
long time since
Misery
I've
is
seen it.
never gonna get bad. Director's cut of Doctor Sleep.
Oh, yeah. Which
Yeah.
again, that Flanagan did something that was near impossible.
Yep.
He took a beloved movie that the author hated,
Yeah.
and married it to the author's new book sequel,
Yeah.
and morphed them so that everybody could be okay with it. How do
Yeah.
you do that?
Mhm.
Did you
Here's-
ever end up reading Dr. Sleep?
No, but I own it.
Oh, it's
It's
so
on my
good.
shelf somewhere.
It's so good. The Bill Hodges series, also Mr. Mercedes, and then
Oh, Mr. Mercedes, yeah.
I need to watch that series, but those books are spectacular.
Mm. The Mist.
Mm.
Am I right in thinking that the book is ending is different to the movie?
It's been forever since I've seen the.
Yeah, I don't think it's as harsh. I don't think it has that same ending.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's even been a while since I've read it, so.
Mm. Rose Red, one of my favorite mini series.
I liked that one.
Yeah, I thought it was really good, really different. Not a horror, but equally emotionally disturbing. The Green Mile.
Yes. Yes. I have not watched it. My wife enjoyed. I think she enjoyed season 2 more. But what was that series? Castle Rock.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Original It.
Tim Curry.
Even though I've seen the new ones, I prefer the original. Like now that there's been some time, Tim Curry one still scares me more.
Yeah.
And actually, I prefer the Tim Curry movie to the book, namely because I just can't get over the scene that is in the book. I don't understand it, and it always makes me question about the man. Yeah,
there is some sort of trauma or something that is going on.
Yeah,
that he is trying to exercise, and that is just.
I mean, he's him himself. He was on a lot of drugs as well, writing some of the stuff that he did. So it could very well be drug induced. I mean, we know Terminator came from a nightmare that Cameron had, and he, put pen to paper, and that's where Terminator came from. We're like, all right, cool. But we don't. That is what, like, someone needed to edit that bit, like your proofreader. Can we?
Maybe we're going to change this.
Maybe we're not going to have the kids bit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Dolores Claiborne.
It's been a long time since I've watched that. I'm down to watch that again.
Needful Things, The Dark Half, The Mangler, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yes. Shawshank. Yep.
It's kind of a good movie. A little bit. Original Pet Cemetery.
All I remember is Fred Gwynn.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. Like, 1408.
Oh, I didn't see that. Is that that's? Oh no, wait, that's John Cusack, right?
Yeah. You like that movie. You got me to watch that. Is it called something else in America?
No, that's it. That's you're right.
Okay. No, I think you like that film.
Yeah.
One of the funniest films that was scary at the time, but is now funny, is Sleepwalkers. It's cats. I don't know if you remember, but it's so funny now.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I don't. Stand By Me.
Holy crap! Yeah. Of course. Firestarter
with Drew Barrymore, the original.
Drew Barrymore, the original. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead Zone. Did you ever see that? The Dead Zone movie?
I don't think I did. No.
I watched the movie and the TV series. Loved all of it.
Hmm.
Salem's Lot.
Corey Haim, right?
Mm.
In the wheelchair?
Mhm.
No, that's Howling or something like that. That's
It's done
a
by
different one.
Return to Salem's Lot. I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Running Man,
Yeah,
which
that's a Stephen
Edgar
King.
Wright is redoing, which I'm
yes,
excited for.
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the Running Man's old. It definitely needs a remake, and that's Schwarzenegger. I think it's probably going to stick more to the book now. Hopefully,
probably. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not Salem. When we're talking Salem's Lot, we're not talking about that recent movie that was on Max. That was poo. Secret Window.
yeah,
I don't remember it. I just remember
yeah,
that I have.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Lawnmower Man. Dude, that holds a special place in my heart. I don't
It's
think
not
that's
a
a good
Good
movie.
movie, but I understand the nostalgia for it for sure.
Yes, that's all it is, and I have not
Yeah.
seen it since.
Dude,
So that's
that is a drunk watch along waiting to happen.
well, I remember, I mean, the graphics were the graphics at the time, but they would not hold up now.
No, you're gonna laugh your head off. Let's switch it up and go worst.
Well, Mr. Harrigan's phone is terrible.
He's literally just looking at that one. Mr. Harrigan's phone. It was pretty poo.
Dreamcatcher.
Mm.
The book I enjoyed.
The book was good.
Movie, no.
Had a weird ending again.
I don't remember the ending. I just
Yeah.
What's
What's the one that he starred in with a truck?
Christine?
No, that's a car.
Oh, Maximum Overdrive.
That's the one. That's bad.
He directed that also.
Yes, he did. It's bad.
I haven't seen that.
Okay, you should.
I should. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that like
Under the Dome, as someone said, yeah,
Someone
on Chris
said,
Restlab. I love the book and I love the series. So book is huge. Massive.
I was bummed that the series kind of petered out and it got weird and
It did get weird.
dumb.
Yeah, but
But
once I was in it already, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna.
yeah, I was like hooked. I mean that at first, and then it just became like a lot of the same.
It did, yeah.
And I was like, ugh.
They were
But
stretching it out, yeah.
they were. I bought the book. I tried reading it, and it was
It was in his wordy phase. Like, no joke. That first Gunslinger Tower series is just like big words, complicated unnecessarily. These later books, if you read Fairy Tale, so accessible, like easy read.
Let me look at that one because I read. Oh no, yeah. There's another one though that he did. It's not Fairy Tale. It's shoot. But it is about like a princess or something like that.
Mm.
Maybe it is Fairy Tale. I don't know. The Institute was not good. I can tell you that. I was bored with that one.
Underrated is Cell. Not enough people have read or watched that. It's a John Cusack movie. It's one of the last few good John Cusack movies.
Cell?
Cell.
Huh. I don't.
Like cell phone. Cell. It's got I don't think he should even be on the poster, but it's got Samuel L. Jackson in it for a bit.
Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to find that book because I need to.
What, Fairy Tale?
No, not Fairy Tale. It was something.
I didn't like 1922. I never read the book.
Movie. I didn't like.
I didn't like the movie. No.
Yeah, or did he also do In the Tall Grass or something like that?
Yeah,
Also?
yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that either.
yeah. Carrie,
Mm.
though, that was good.
Oh yeah, Carrie's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
I actually like the remake. Don't know if you ever saw
I
it.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
No. Golly, he's written so many books.
Yeah, dude
Um.
is a monster when it comes to writing.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's called. Is this it? Sleeping Beauties. I need to see what it's about. Um. No, I don't know. I don't remember the. Anyway, it just wasn't good. Like it was. It was. I didn't even know why I was like reading it. Like I was in it and I'm reading it, and there is no point. I have no idea where this is going, and I'm like, yeah, okay,
Oh dear.
yeah,
Sounds wonderful.
yeah. Fried cabbage and ground beef. Okay,
We're back
corned
to
beef.
that. Okay.
Yeah, corned beef and cabbage. Um, yeah, no, yeah, I don't like corned beef either. So there you go. I'd make a terrible Irishman. Misery is the best.
I mean, it is good.
Shawshank. Mr. Mercedes series is great. Brendan Gleeson. Favorite King is It, and also love Doctor Sleep.
Actually, talk about the Stephen King TV series. I know there's been loads more than The Stand. Oh my gosh, love The Stand.
I liked. I enjoyed the book, The Outsider. I didn't mind the series either.
I love this series, but we hadn't read The Outsider. We did it the opposite way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't think that Cynthia Erivo was right for Holly Gibney.
Oh, okay.
That she's just. I mean, I love the character of Holly, and she's introduced to us in the Hodges trilogy, but she just. Yeah, that didn't work for me in the casting. So I didn't like the series as much as the book, but
okay. Castle Rock. Did we
season
talk
2.
about that already?
No, yeah, and I think that's why my wife really liked that season.
Okay.
That she,
Yeah.
Lizzie Kaplan was like amazing.
Yeah, because it has that connection there, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Storm of the Century, I think, is very underrated.
Huh?
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Okay.
Dude, creepy dude in that. So good.
Nice. What 11/22/63?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another great one.
Is Jane? Who's in that series? Is that Franco?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
It is Franco. Yeah.
Okay.
Haven, love that.
Haven?
Yeah. It's like 5 seasons of, it's like basically X-Files, but right next to Maine, I think.
Oh, okay.
Haven. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like X-Files. Very good.
Nice. Langoliers? I didn't watch that. That was a miniseries, right?
Yeah, I think I saw that. On the plane?
Yeah, I think so.
That one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Maximum Overdrive there. Dreamcatcher was the best Pooh movie.
Yes, agreed.
Oh gosh. And I watched it because of Damian Lewis. He was in there and I was like, oh, I want to see more of Damian Lewis. And,
I see.
And then I was like, oh, that just wasn't very good. Children of the Corn. Dark Tower. Oh, see, no. You got to embrace the love for Idris. Colorado Kid was renamed to Haven TV series.
That's
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. King's Son did Joe
yeah,
Hill
that's why it has such a
in the Tall
King's
Grass.
Son as an incredible comic book series. Yeah, he's darker, like in a weird way. Yeah.
Die
You
Hard.
should check it.
Yeah, my old man laugh is gonna be legendary. Awesome.
Brilliant. What a
well,
comment.
and I like that it is. that's future, is going to be.
He's not calling you old
Yeah,
right now.
I know. I appreciate that.
Yeah, just because you're gray and have green head doesn't mean you're old.
I am a tennis ball right now. Yes.
you are.
Oh, his son did Nosferatu.
And I
That's
love
cool.
that. That was
Okay.
awesome.
Nice. Zed's going to watch 1408 tonight. Cool. Lock and Key. Did he do that?
There's no ways he did that. Did he do that?
I don't know.
Huh.
I enjoyed it, and then it just fell off the rails. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first season, and then the subsequent 2 seasons just. Lock and Key is based on a comic book series of the same name by Joe Hill.
Yep. Okay.
And while it's not a direct adaptation of Stephen King's story, Joe Hill is Stephen King's son. Yeah, well, we know that. Thanks, Google. Nothing.
That was useful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm slightly tipsy now, so like the filter is off.
Oh, okay. Good. Anybody want to trigger Ruben?
Trigger.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that's
Cool.
everybody.
Well,
have we hit? Did we say Christine?
Yeah, you said Christine was
because I was wrong.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I was yeah.
But Christine, yeah.
How do we feel about onions? I don't like onions.
Yeah, I mean they give me IBS, but I like onions. What?
I don't like.
Why?
I don't like the taste.
Do you believe in the fable that if you put half a chopped onion, and you wear it at the bottom of your foot, you pull the sock over it, that it draws out, especially a purple onion, if it draws out the like the bad stuff, like toxins, toxins from your skin and stuff. That's what it's meant to do.
I've never heard that.
But yes, onion rings is not really an onion anymore. But yes, yes to that. Love onion rings.
That's still an onion, and that's no. I don't like the texture, the taste, the crunch, the whole thing. And I tell you what, there is nothing that ruins a Taco Bell burrito faster, other than being a Taco Bell burrito. But come on, those are so good. But a bean burrito, when I say no onions and there's an onion in it, and you chomp down on that, and you're like, oh, that is not good.
Cool. Tell us a little bit more about onions.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, this is funny because my wife and I were reading. My wife was reading something for one of her classes, and it was about like some of the origins of words and different like inventions, even. And originally, the word was aluminium, even in the United States. But the dude who patented it in the United States changed the spelling.
I was just going to say that's spelled wrong. Yeah.
Yes, because he wanted it different. And so that's why now in America we say aluminum, even though the original spelling was aluminium.
So even though it's still aluminium, you change it to something it's not, but it still is.
Well, no, in America, there's no second I.
No, I just mean it's aluminum. It's still aluminium.
No.
Because the original was aluminium. You can't just change a thing and like in gold can't be now old. It's still gold.
Well, I understand, but if you go onto the computer and you search using Bing, you still Google something.
No, you don't. That's not a Google.
If
Google
I say
is a
search
engine. Yeah.
So yes, but to Google something in the vernacular means to just look something up online. It doesn't specify you.
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't matter if it's correct or not. I mean, if it's you know what I mean, it's accurate. It's just that's what you do, right? You like I want to
say you're going to Google something. Yeah.
Yeah, I want a Coke. Does that mean that I actually want a Coca-Cola or I just want a dark fizzy drink? Typically, it's a dark fizzy drink.
No, it's Coca-Cola. If I ask for a Coke, it's because I want Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but see, you're in a different part of the world.
That's why aluminium It's still aluminium.
I understand. I'm saying that Americans changed it
Chris
incorrectly.
Retzlaff, what
but
the
that's
fuck have
why-
you done?
But that's why in America we say aluminum, because the dude who
America!
patented it, yeah, exactly, ruining the world one step at a time. Matthew, no. Grilled onions does not negate the fact that they are onions. That they're I don't need it in a taco. I don't need onions in a taco. I got meat and I got cheese and I got a tortilla. I'm good.
And
There you go.
pineapple. Just chuck it in there.
What? No, gross. Do the little fish that eat the dead skin on my feet. Oh, that would be fun. I could do
See, the
that.
thing about that you don't know is when you go to those places, unless they change the water, you can get bacteria of other people's dead skin cells that are just floating around the tank.
Oh, and all the fish poo. Gross.
So no, I'm not doing that.
I had not thought about that. But what the fuck is a kilometer? Yeah, but you know what? If you think about it, it makes so much more sense to go 10 based than ours that makes no sense. An inch is 2.5, or no, yeah, an inch is 2.54 centimeters. What? How? Why? That is stupid.
Like a kilometer is easy. Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, but in America, because we haven't been, we've learned it in feet and miles and yards and stuff. To say it's a kilometer doesn't translate. I don't know what that means. Is that close to a mile? And that reduces the point completely. We are a stupid nation. I can't even. God.
I
Scotland,
won't
here
disagree with you.
Triggered successful.
You suck.
Chris, that's what my wife and I, we went to high school together. I've known her for forever. And we had the Spanish teacher, and he didn't like it that we sat together and would talk through most of the class. And so one year he actually at the semester break he had our schedules changed. So he put me in one period and her in the next. But what was funny is she was in the period following mine. And so I would then tell her, hey, bring up this with Lago. And like he would go off for another 15 minutes, even though he had just done it in our class, because I would bring up something, or ask a question or something, and it would just trigger him, and he would, waste all of this time. And so it was funny, though, to give it to her and her to do the exact same thing.
Brilliant.
Croissant sandwich. Americans are hilarious. Like the croissant. Oh my gosh, a croissant sandwich is awesome. Except I just use a croissant and some ham or turkey and some cheese, and good to go.
Is a croissant a croissant with stuff that you put inside?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a sandwich with a croissant. Yes. Yeah. Taco is onions and cilantro. No, it's not. Why would you put soap and
What are you talking about, soap?
cilantro tastes like soap.
I have no response to that.
Metric system for the win, but I'm going with the delusion at this point. Yeah, we have to, right? Because it doesn't. I cannot wrap my head around a meter. I don't know. I don't know what that means. And so then when I go to the doctor too, they use it in kilograms. They weigh me in kilograms.
Yeah.
And which makes no sense either. I'm like, what does that mean in pounds? I mean, I like that they show it in kilograms because I have lost like a ton of weight. But then when I do the conversion on my calculator, I'm like, well, that was depressing. So,
let's not do that again.
Yeah. So I just go with, that's pounds. There you go. Yeah. No, just. Wow. Oh, Nate Bergatze as General Washington goes through all this. Oh, does he really? Okay. What kind of salads and salad dressing do you like? The answer to that is no.
I like Greek salad. So like feta cheese, olives, good salad dressing, probably a really healthy oil,
Roquefort.
like extra virgin olive oil to help your arteries.
No,
And then some of those nice fresh greens with like the mixture of colored leaves. So good. Thanks for asking.
I'm allergic to salad.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I am. Makes me gag. See, cilantro does taste like soap. See?
Cool.
There you go. Yeah. I thought you all were saying Chris sandwich. Moist beef sandwiches. Oh my gosh, I want a moist beef sandwich so much. Oh, see, oh yeah, crochet a while and listen knows where it's at. Don't eat salads. All the the oxalates hurt. Yeah, see, and it causes kidney stones and the whole thing. Oh, Matthew's having a Greek salad right now.
Nice.
Is life really that bad?
That Greek salad is great. Don't listen to him, Matthew. He just doesn't understand healthy things.
My son's, my youngest's birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and we went out to dinner to celebrate. And I don't know what happened to this child. He ordered a giant Caesar salad for dinner.
Nice. Good for him.
What?
Damn it, boy. You will have steak.
I mean, no, he's not. I mean, he'll eat steak a little bit. You know, he likes chicken and stuff. It's not bad. It's just, like, what? I mean, my wife loves salads. My wife will have salads all the time. Could just eat it, daily.
You're celebrating. Why are you sad? You're making me sad with your salad.
That's exactly. Well, hey, your birthday, you choose whatever you want to eat. As long as I don't have to eat it, then we're fine.
Gosh.
But
Okay.
Oh, the Caesar salad with chicken or shrimp.
Yeah.
My
Either.
daughter likes Cobb salad with salmon.
I like Cobb salad, salmon. Yeah, I do like even a steak salad, like nice tender strips of steak, and then you kind of layer it on top of like leaves, and you have a nice like dressing sauce that goes with it. Oh, so good.
It's
You
not
do
like
that
your
chicken
food.
as well.
Your food can't eat the food that it's on, right? You know that.
Yeah.
See, the cows.
I'm just showing it that I'm the predator, like
No.
the salad and the cow. I'm showing it who's boss.
The cow eats the vegetables. I eat the cow. Therefore, I eat the vegetables.
That's not how it works.
That is totally how it works.
That
is.
It's not science.
It is totally science. You are what you eat. That's what they tell us. That's what they pounded through us in school. Don't eat junk food because you are what you eat. Well, I eat cow, so moo.
Wow.
The foot and onion thing. Grandpa did that to my dad anytime they got a cold, and he says it works every time. Wow. That's
wow. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Talking about food, we saw the price of eggs this week
Oh, yeah.
in America. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And
We
we were
have to
like,
get out loans.
yeah. And we were like, and cracked a few. Spilled one. On
The other, we made breakfast for dinner, I don't know, a week or so ago, and I cracked an egg and missed, and it went on the floor, and I went, well, there was $6.
Oh my God, this is literally like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
That's a 6-pound egg right there.
Oh, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Holy crap.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. English people use stone. Yeah, I don't understand that either.
I don't
3
understand
stone.
what the hell stone is. I still
What-
don't use stone. I use
what-
kilograms. Yeah.
How big of a stone are we talking about here? I mean, 'cause
Exactly.
If I pick up a rock, I'm like, oh well, I weigh 700 of these. That's
All our
depressing.
baking is in stone as well. So, like,
What?
I've always trying to convert stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he did get chicken with his Caesar. So at least
nice.
he had it. Yeah, but yeah. See, the cow eats the veg, and then it has 4 stomachs to get rid of all the ovulates. I don't know what that is, but in the junk. And so, like, it gets out all of the bad stuff, all that chlorophyll that we don't need turns us green. That's why my hair is green. See, what happens when you eat too much vegetables? Your hair turns green.
The amount of shit you're talking about now is amazing.
Hey, I am qualified to be the leader of the HHS in America.
Sure.
I mean, that's
Right.
learned about stone from British boxers. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, oxalates. Okay.
So how many
Okay, that
stones they
clears that
hit you with? I don't know why that made you laugh.
No,
Big
because
stone.
I was thinking, Life of Brian.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Oh, should also get fresh oh, what? Put fresh cow manure on the bottom of their feet and then socks on. And that apparently worked too. To what? Keep everybody away from you? I don't know.
So, Amy, I'd like some proof of this. You need to go get some fresh cow poo, put it in the bottom of your socks, and let us know the outcomes.
Test this out.
Video it, and yeah, we'll see whether that's true or not. You can myth bust that for us.
Oh gosh. Oh, Monday's a Ruben sandwich for Chris.
Yeah.
Nice. 36 count of eggs is $15 in South Texas. Wow. That's not, I mean, that's
not bad.
but that's not terrible. You go to Mexico,
Still
that would be $5. Same thing was like $19 3 days ago or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, yeah.
Holy crap, man.
Half digested green stuff. The Rock took the stuff literally.
Do you know what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah. Talk about all bullshit. Well, true, literally. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know. But they don't hunters like put cow manure on them to hide their smell or something like that? I know they spray themselves with like deer piss also, which is
I mean it depends on what they're tracking, but like if you spray yourself with deer and you're hunting a tiger, they're gonna go for you because they want it there. So depends what you spray yourself with.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang meat for myself and see. I think bear hunters. I think all hunters should go with just a knife. That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah.
If you can win, great. And if you can't, well,
how big of a knife? They're gonna be like sword length or
no, not sword length. I mean, you could do my
machete.
I don't know where my knife went. That's depressing.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I mean, I'll say a decent sized knife.
Yeah, because I mean, some of the things you could be hunting, like a tiger's claw, and has 10 of them, so 20 of them. Yeah, math is a thing. So, yeah, if you fight the badger as well, deadly, the honey badger.
Oh yes. I watched a video of a guy who laid down in the honey badger pen and just laid there. Oh my gosh. They were crawling all over him, just like, it was so funny. I mean, they weren't attacking him. They weren't being mean.
Okay.
It was just...
if they do, you die. Yeah.
Stuff you can buy, spray on you, or you can get that natty stuff. Ooh, gosh. Well, you just stand there and say, "Dear, please come and pee on me."
And then when they do, smell.
Yeah, there you go. Crochet While and Listen is starting a letter to Elonia, dear Musk. Oh, transitioning to bow hunting. Ooh, are you using crossbow or are you using like compound?
Or are you using homemade bow? Because that could be fun.
That's probably very ineffective.
Boing. Oh, I missed again.
Oh, just the smell of cow poo in the bed, on the feet. Yeah, no. Could you imagine? I mean, what would that do to you? I mean, that would ruin your mattress even. Not just your sheets, but your mattress.
That would ruin your marriage. Never mind your mattress. Honey,
Oh.
but you're sleeping outside. Never mind the couch.
You can spear hunt invasive. Well, that takes some skill.
That does take skill. Yeah.
And
if you miss, they will skewer you.
Yeah, you got a
Have you
pissed
seen
off
some of their
pig.
horns?
Oh
Jeez.
yeah. Yeah. Well, and if they're invasive like that, that's like what in the was it the kangaroos or the emus in Australia that were overrunning, and they had a like
some. We
you
do
would
that, with foxes and badgers, which I find sad. But yeah, the way they're hunted is not nice. But they become rodents and too much for the local population. So
yeah, it messes with the ecosystem.
Messes with the ecosystem. Yeah.
Oh, compound bow. Oh, nice. Want to use something even more simple in the future. Something made yourself from hand. Well, I want to see pictures because that'll be cool. But oof. You could trap a whole family of hogs. Wow.
Should we end on that note?
I think so.
Brilliant.
Oh my gosh, that was. Oh, everybody, thank you so much for such a great discussion. I'm so glad we got onto food and hunting and honey badgers and everything else. This has been spectacular. Just remember that onions are bad, cilantro tastes like soap, and Ruben is on his second Guinness.
I'm done.
You're done with your second Guinness?
I'm done. It's
our Patreon
empty.
video is going to be interesting. Oh my goodness. We truly appreciate everybody. This is, it's the highlight of the week. Getting to chat with everybody is absolutely the best. Ruben and I talk about this off air all the time, and how just we love the interactions, and it's just a great community. We were talking last week about how the conversations that continue from week to week, the ongoing jokes that that those that have been here for a little while bring up, and it makes us feel great because it's hilarious, and it's truly like having friends right there. That we're chatting and and so thank you. We have a blast. We hope you do too. We will be back next week. If you're new to the stream, or you haven't ever done it before, in the descriptions and on the screen there, the link to the Discord chats offline all the time, all kinds of stuff that's coming up. And then random stuff, pictures of whatever. Sometimes we see Chris Retzloff's new Lego creation, which is outstanding, and it's just a good time there. So, share recipes. Amy sent me a song which was triggering and funny all at the same time, so that was good. Oh, we do have our Patreon, patreon.com/thebeardedones. It's over 110 videos, I think. Ranging from movie discussions to drunk watch-alongs to contests to make each other laugh, and everything in between. So you can check that out. There's a couple outside the paywall, but it's also just £1 to get access to all the videos if you want to see those. I know that Elijah Talbot, who watches our videos quite often, reminds me every once in a while that he's been paying as a Patreon member for like a year and a half or 2 years and has never watched a video. And I'm like, dude, what? I appreciate that, but come on.
Brilliant.
So, everybody, thank you. This was really, really great. This went off the rails. Yes, it did. That's okay. That's why we are here. Oh, fun. Be safe. Matthew's gonna maybe get himself a Guinness and then have some moist beef.
Wow.
Yes. And we will save wall sockets for another week.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's so. What? Oh my gosh, Matthew is watching Apocalypse Now for the first time.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
happy viewing.
Which version is it? That's what I want to know. Which
Is it Redux? Because
Yeah.
that's like 4.5 hours, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Ooh, Retzlaff has a new Lego build coming. It might be his third favorite. Outstanding.
Is it the T-Rex? This new one, T-Rex skeleton. Yeah.
Oh, ooh, very
very
cool.
Yeah.
Well, have fun with Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. So, all right. With that, friends, we will see you next week. It's been a blast. Take care. Be safe.
Aluminium.